Do 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 choo choo choo. Ooh. So we get the explanation that we're this time invited to the new content, new enemy fleet. I have to check if we did this, if they're gonna show me what I saw or not. New lab, range enemy range, omni chips, yeah. Allies, as you work, convert enemy into an ally package. Steal, change log, okay. That is kinda cool, that is kinda cool. Because we already had this, So in itself, found what? Wait, what? Okay, so it's been a while. Dominic is your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. If you're doing well, okay, give me a sec. Dominic is your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. Because the guys doing well, because I'm having a wonderful day on this gorgeous but cold. Yeah, it is fall. 18th August 2025. Today is a very special day. Today we have gonna making a couple of videos. Today we're celebrating 700 followers. We'll go to KFC very soon, and I'm excited. So this could be cool. Should be cool. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. This is a behind the scenes, so it doesn't need to be an intro and a la vida. Okay, good. So I guess your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. What is these? Okay, perfect. Okay, give me a sec. People and the I've been talking a lot. Perfect. Focus HP early on. You can maintain focusing EHP long time. Farming EPC. In this event, I've gained 200 wave in T11. I have defense king in T1. Okay, cool. I'm farming EHP. How come you guys are going to? Wait a minute, I'm sad. It's never steady at highs and lows. Sometimes you have to go backward to move forward. Sun Tzu. The Sun Tzu Art of War. The Sun Tzu Art of War was such a perfect response. Made me chuckle. That's actually super cool. Hope everyone is well. So the Sun Tzu Art of War is one of the first book ever written, and it's a general that gives advice on how to fight. Wow, actually a really good book. On my issue, it depends upon want I get and how I select my bird. If I cash, okay. Is it just me, or do others have last speed boost that keep active without timer going down? Thought it's going down. In my lab ult here, just don't update the game. It's the same for me, only one lab boost is moving. I need to update it for next tournament if I can enter. I'm trying to keep it full as long as I can. Okay. So a bunch of stuff that is not super important because it seemed to be cases by cases. Guys, the event stops today, so today we have to play a lot. We have to play a lot today. I have to play till the very end. Just how can it's a gift from Fuzz. He's taking it back with the box face. Well, I'm moving and planning to update it for next tournament if I can. Okay, good. Yeah, we're missing some. We're missing some. Sun Tzu Art of War. Good. Perfect. Okay. We made a mistake. Okay. Same app twice. No, no, no. I should have done this. Wigamra is perfect. Are we recording? Yes, we are. Come on. Don't wink, it's your butt. Okay, does it work? So this is not working. It's okay. It's okay, man. It's okay. Don't blink if you're buying. Come through. Are you working or not? I guess you are. Aha. Why aren't you working? Yes, I know that you're not working, but okay. Okay, don't blink if you're buying. Welcome show. Continuing on because I'm having a wonderful day on this 18th August 2005. We have a nature corn today. We have a lot to do. And it's going to be special. We're going to have this normal one. I'm going to be filming some streaming. And I'm going to go get some chicken wings. Fried chicken, which is KFC. So I'm super excited. And that's pretty much it. So enjoy. Dumbling, kiss your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. Because you guys are doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this gorgeous, and I do mean gorgeous, 18th of August 2005. Today we're tasting a giant freaking bottle. Look at the size of this thing. Look at this thing. It's a 2 liters, but it feels like way more than 2 liters. Holy crap. We are tasting Squirt El de Toronjo Kitase. El de Toronjo, I'm thinking is juice of lemon. Yeah, there's only in Spanish, so this is super nice. Dibujo ilustrado al sabor, exceso caloriza, exceso azúcar. So what they're saying is there's a lot of calories and there's a lot of sugar in there, which we love. Grapefruit subject. Oh, it's the grapefruit. Okay. I thought it was lemon. I thought it was maybe lime because of the color, which is why we bought it. Now I'm gonna be downing this twice today, because we're gonna go get some KFC to celebrate 700 followers. So the goal is to down this, and then I'm gonna go to the store and fill it up with soft drinks. Yeah. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Ready? Na zdrowie. Try to keep it under 3 minutes, and we can do it short. It's really nice outside. It's really cold. Well, this is cold. It's not that great. The taste is phenomenal though. The way you're holding it is so weird because it's so thin. It's really nice. Listen, it does really taste citrusy. It is so cool. And if you didn't tell me that was grapefruit, I wouldn't know. So this tastes like a weird lemon. There is that really nice grapefruit flavor at the end, aftertaste, which is really nice. There's a lot of sugar, there's a lot of carbohydrate. So you just have to shake it a little bit, and then you're gonna hear all the bubble goes up. So the flavor is really nice, the texture is really nice. Texture is, you think that grapefruit would be sour, but it's actually very sweet because they put in a lot of sugar in there, which is really nice The flavor is like I would imagine just on a warm day. The fact that it's a product from a different country is also super nice. To me, sadly, this is better than Seven Up. This is better than Sprite. Yeah, it's really good. There's just normal taste of soda which we adore. I don't know. There's something just about it that is really pleasing to the taste bud. I think there's the sugar. I think there's calorie also, but it's really pleasing to the taste bud. Um, so yeah, it is delightful. Really, really nice. Definitely recommend. Huitasis Squirt El de Toranjo. This is unbelievable. This is a sad thing because I would have never tasted this if it wasn't for a taste test. Refresco Sabor Toronja. Refresco, which is refreshment. Sabor, which is flavored. Um, it sounded weird. Even the because this is from another country. Even my burps are from another country. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Listen, I'm a soft drink fan. However, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, if it, I believe this the issue with Pepsi and Coca-Cola is they're really good. If you don't drink them every single day, they're kind of boring. 7 Up is kind of boring, so this is very very flavorful. Wait before fourth time. And you have the one I mentioned previously. So yeah, huge W. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Nice. Okay, so now what I want to do is that Storm Guardian skin. Super nice. My apologies. She's 68. 32.
Thank you, Brad.
Whoop. Like, here's that. I think I saw you in my arm, darling. Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Go commercial. Because doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 18th August 2025. Sorry for no video today. We had another shift. So this is a second life update. We did one yesterday. This is just a like I said in the first part of the video, this is just a way of me to come in, talk about my life a little bit. Listen, I'm not gonna make some every single day, but it's cool because right here you can see that it's kind of sunny. You can kind of see that I'm cold. Like, dude, what the heck? Well, autumn is happening in August. So it's coming actually really fast. Like, for example, today it is 14 degrees out, which is really freaking nice. So I wanted to come in because I thought about yesterday and how a bit negative it was. Now, we had a fight with my mom, with my father last week. So the two kind of role models I still have at 32 years old. I'm close to my parents, so of course you're gonna be my role model. Of course I care about what they're saying, right? I feel like the life update was a bit more negative yesterday. And listen, it's not a big of a deal because you got some good days, you got some bad days, but I didn't feel like I was doing justice to what I was doing. Also, since this is a very special video, this is also going to be including the intro of the day. The reason as to why we're doing that is because the life update and the intro of the day is kind of similar to me because we're doing this every single day. So most likely because I forgot to do the intro, and if I do this video and the intro, I can repeat myself, and I don't like repeating myself, even though I talk a lot, which is a weird thing, but hey. So, before we start, I got a couple of apologies to do. Sorry if lately I feel like I'm in a kind of a mood. Life is just facing a standpoint, just a small thing, okay? Just a small thing. And I want to add that to the whole thing. It's gonna be the last time I talk about the fight, about the being called lazy, blah 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 blah. You guys heard 7 videos about it, 7, 8 videos, 8, 9 videos on it. It's enough, okay? However, I feel like I have to implement some information that you guys didn't have. Of course, I'm looking for work. Of course, I'm having CVs. But the plan for now, a month, has been the same. Now, when I'm saying a month, maybe a month and a half, I have no clue as to the exact dates. I was called by the government saying, hey, I'd like to offer you information because you worked before, so we will give you reformation and in a job of your choice. Now, a job of your choice is also the job that offered this program. So if it's a job like, for example, doctor, they will not give you a salary for learning that formation. It is a incentive to people to work. The formation has been the main focus. So being called lazy and being told that you're not doing anything when I am meeting a governmental worker every single week, did I never ask her, because she's the one that said nothing. She's not a she's a consultant, but she's not a, it's cold today. She's a consultant. She's not a what should we call it? Counseling. Yeah. Counseling. Is that the same thing? I feel like it's the same thing. She won't guide me and what information should be mine, and what could be a positive thing for me, what would be a realistic for me. I'm not gonna become an astronaut, I know that, but doesn't mean that I'll never work for NASA. I want to work for NASA? No, it's an example, dude. Chill. Today we're drinking Kitase Squirt El de Toronjo because we're having the 700 follower celebration today. So it's gonna be freaking nice. It's gonna be pretty cool. And I am kind of excited for it. I am super excited for it. So, coming back to the subject, I have been meeting, and I haven't met the person who's going to give me the list of course available to me. We're not going to be looking at the list of course yet. It's been a month. It's been a month I've been waiting for that. And I'm asking, but like at the same time, and I mentioned this in a video. So, I kind of force the system. So yes, it bugged me. Now, coming in, I want to also apologize for the chicken, the KFC chicken. Now I know what you're saying, what the heck you're talking about. I have to finish this before 4:30, because at 4:30 we're leaving to get the chicken. We're going to go on our bike. Why? And we're going to fill up with soft drink at the store. It's kind of cool. Okay. Why haven't we done the chicken? I'll be completely honest. Busy. Friday, so we reached the 700 followers Friday. Last Friday. Today is Monday. I'm at 708 followers, so. We reached it last Friday. Friday, I had to see my father for the government. I was like, okay, well, I cannot do the chicken. Saturday we had the event, which is Les Fêtes de la Chine. Okay? Today, yesterday, Sunday would have been the perfect date. The plan was to do it Sunday. However, something happened. Something that happened was really simple. It was raining outside. Now, I could have taken the bus, absolutely. But I wanted to go with my bike because it's better for you guys, better for me. It's more healthy for me. I'm already gonna get the chicken, and yes, the weight loss starts tomorrow. Technically speaking, it's complex, because the store closed at 5, and it stopped raining at 4:30, around 4:30. So I didn't have time to get them. And besides, I'm gonna tell you a secret: a fast food place like that, you never go when they're open, and you never go when they're closing. You realize the rush. If the rush is at 7 o'clock in the morning for McDonald's, and at 11 o'clock for McDonald's, you got around 9 o'clock, halfway there. Why? In the morning, they're gonna be prepping. They're gonna be prepping a lot, so they're not gonna be as ready for your order. When it's a rush, you're gonna wait a long time, and when there's a closing time, you're not gonna be ready because so you do like this: you do opening, middle, which is the rush, and then you do close. And the close will try to finish what they have. So, for example, for fried chicken, they'll give you old pieces instead of newer pieces. That's pretty much it. So you go a little bit before the storm. The calm before the storm, you go by during the calm before the storm. Now, I'm gonna do duo today because, as you can see, the weather is beautiful, but it's kind of crazy because this comes as a bittersweet. First of all, we got the bike. The bike is working really well. I am ready. I am willing. I am so stoked, and I do mean so stoked to start the weight loss journey. However, with today's weather, yesterday weather, it makes me realize that it's already autumn. I wanted to do a little bit during the summer because it's just better. It's just nicer out there. We still have some great weeks, so there's still this position for like the summer I would like to do more, So here how it is, okay? And this is gonna be complex, but you're gonna understand. Every single video that I do, okay, we're putting the date in between because every day is the same. I wake up, I make videos, I stream, I make videos, I stream, I make videos. I go to sleep, I come back the next day, So in this case, like for example, yesterday and this morning are different because we worked. Yesterday we did it 8 hours, and today we did it 4 hours. Which is nice because me and the guy last week I kind of told him fuck you because I don't know if something that he did behind the scenes that I didn't like, where he called the company that was interested in getting me, but he said no, he's working for another company so he could keep me. Why he wanted to keep me? Because when I work, he makes a salary out of my pocket. That's pretty much it. So that's why he has an incentive, which is actually a pretty sad thing, but he has an incentive to are you still recording? You're still recording. Nice. He has an incentive to I'm gonna show you something that's kind of crazy. You're seeing this application? It's a different application than what it is. You got the number of gigs that you have free, which is kind of cool. And you see the time. You see the time in the application. This is super nice. Why? Because the phone didn't have a good application for that. Now, it looks caca, but I cannot do anything. I still don't have my phone. It's Monday, and I still don't have the phone. So this is kind of like a little bit of a mess. But hey, what are we supposed to do? I was supposed to do the demand the 4th is the 18th, and it's not treated yet. So yeah. So during the summer, in case I was saying, yesterday and today were a bit special because I work. Otherwise, I'm always doing the same thing. So that's why I say this the day before every single video. That way we don't go insane with how it looks. But even though we're saying the date, it's only date. It's not meaningful. It's not meaningful. For example, when you go to work, and this is kind of important too. But when you go to work, right, you go from Monday to Friday. So Monday's gonna be treated as a Mondays. Tuesday's gonna be treated as a Tuesday. Monday sucks. Wednesday's gonna be treated as a Wednesday. Wednesday's weird because Wednesday's the middle. Thursday, okay, we kind of think about the weekend. Friday is the best day, right? So you treat Monday as a Monday, Tuesday as a Tuesday, till Friday as a Friday. When you're doing what I'm doing, even on Saturday, you treat that as a Monday because you know they're going to be working the next day. Not you're going to be working the day after. Instead, you treat it as a Wednesday because you have worked a little bit before and you know that there's a lot of work to do till the end. So it's a Wednesday. But every single day is a Wednesday. Does it make sense? Not really, huh? Is it supposed to make sense? Absolutely. But if you don't understand it makes sense, isn't a isn't my problem, to be honest. Um, so the seasons are a very good way of saying, "Holy shit, time is moving on." For example, I still remember this winter and what we did this winter. I still remember last summer what we did last summer. I'll be honest and say spring and autumn are a bit are a bit to be blended, to be honest, with summer and winter. But yes, I do remember what we did, but it's a bit blurrier. It's more blurry than anything else because are you treating summer as summer? Yes. Are you treating autumn as autumn? Yes. It's nuts because summer you'll treat as summer because it's really warm, and winter you'll treat as winter because it's really cold. I think about countries like, for example, right now we're drinking a product from. I forgot to tell you where it's from. Shit. Uh, Santa Fe. Santa Cuya, Mexico. I forgot to tell you where it's from. Damn. So we're having a product from Mexico, and it would feel bad to not have this season, this fourth season, because everything will be exactly the same. There's rain season, the monsoon season, but no, monsoon season I learned from Lost. But then again, I'm used to four seasons, so possibly normal. Did I lose my summer? Yes. I was supposed to do a lot more of video outdoors. But at the same time, we worked, you know? That was really nice. That was really nice. Now for the update. We'll do the 700. Tomorrow we're starting our weight loss journey. As I mentioned before, I am gonna yes, pay homage, put it in a politically correct way. I'm gonna copy Rich Piana. So we're gonna copy him, but in an exactly different way. So we'll do a 2 months, just like he did, of Tanner by the Day is bigger by the day. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch his videos and I'm gonna react to it. His videos are about 40 minutes each, right? And it's kind of cool because I'm gonna be reacting to that. We're gonna be reacting every single day, and then we'll do the sound select if I don't have problem. So if he copyright strike me or whatever, I'll do it. It's funny. It's funny because I could also do like a mukbang losing weight. That would be funny as fuck. That would be funny as fuck. Because you would do like somebody gaining weight while you watch them lose weight. No. You're losing weight while you're watching somebody gain weight. Quite contradictory. Then that's the idea behind the channel. Quite contradictory, you know? So we've just been doing a lot. Now for today's plan, again, gonna make some videos. We finished working, it was 1:45. So it's not that bad too. It's not that bad. Like I was saying, it's weird working right now because we had last week, like I said, I had an argument with the guy, and now he calls me and it's cold because I need the paycheck, but he needs me, and the relationship isn't great, so, you know. And if I'm starting to complain, right? Friday, me and my father had an argument. I think that Friday, me and my father had an argument, and Saturday I had an argument with my mom. Yeah. It's kind of nuts when you think about it. Yesterday, still managed to do 7 hours of streaming. But I went to sleep at 9 o'clock. I was exhausted because of the work, you know. So, woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning. 7 hours streaming, plus the work. Holy shit. How did I manage that? I don't even know how much I worked. No wonder I was exhausted. So, with my father, we have a fight on Friday. So I don't want to text him the weekend. He didn't text me the weekend. Took your place. I'm going to text my place. And it's nice because today he texts me. And it's not nice because today he's texting me because he's alone. He feels lonely. I can have second choices. Oh, by the way, my mom's birthday's in 2 days. So today's the 18th, 19th tomorrow, and Happy birthday, my mom. Happy birthday, my mom. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, Mona. You are the best. So, yeah. So that's pretty much today. We're gonna go around 4:30. The store closed at 6 o'clock, so I want to get there by 5. By 5, if I can get there by 5, I'll be okay. I'll be in a good position, and that is pretty much it. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Don't blink as you're buying. I'll go to the show because they're having a wonderful day on this 18th of August. Today, I wanted to come back on the 700 videos, 100 followers on YouTube video. I did a short, I did a long, so when am I doing a third one? I noticed a lot of changes on the YouTube. I'm getting a lot more comments, and it's amazing because, how can I say this? We're celebrating again, and it's a perfect time to do it today because today we're having a 700 followers feast, which is gonna be KFC, and I have some plan for that, which is gonna be cool. But the reason why I want to do this video, because I prefer YouTube to, on Instagram, I'm on for DMs. I check my DMs. TikTok, I'm there because you guys are there, and on Twitch, it's because I'm gaming. TikTok, I also like it because we can do some TikTok live, and it is absolutely flawless because it's flawless because I have two different community. I have the community on Twitch, which is non-existent. I have the community on TikTok, and I have the community on YouTube. And you would think that they're both the same, but they're not. They're not, and that's, to me, that's insane. I'm getting next to no hate comments, and I'm getting a lot of comments. Like, for example, today I got 4 comments, which for a new channel is kind of nice, which is why it's growing faster. The comments are algorithm. They're pushing the algorithm. They're pushing your videos out. So, for example, we reached 700 Friday, and I'm going to be reaching 710 tomorrow, which is kind of crazy because today is Monday, by the way. So I wanted to come in and say, see, I'm watching a lot of YouTube, okay? And I'm watching a lot of local Universe LCU, and it's weird because I'm seeing somebody like Boogie, who's sitting on a bunch of followers. Seeing somebody like DSP that I've been following for years, sitting on a bunch of followers. But when you look at their comments and their views, they're not great. So the 700 followers, and again, I'm gonna sound so ungrateful. That's not the problem here. I'm super grateful for you guys. But when I see the views, when I see the comments, I'm like, fuck. I already have a dead community. A dead community is what? A dead community is when you have numbers, but they don't show up. Those are people that are not, those are people that aren't watching YouTube. Those are people that are not doing XYZ, right? And it's okay because life gets busy. See, in my case, which is a blessing, my demographic, because you do see the demographics. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. We got the... Oh, this is huge. The auto pick perk is done. Auto pick perk is done. Give me a sec, guys. Well, this was supposed to be a short. It's not gonna be a short. Auto pick perk, yes. Cool. Wait a second. How many is there? There's 32 auto pick perk. Damn. 32 level. So we'll do that, no problem. Yeah, this is huge. This is huge. Now the problem is I don't know if it's finished. No, so one of them is done. Why didn't you continue? Oh, this is bullshit. I was lost. Why aren't you allowing me to well then I'm gonna allow it. But this is huge. We just finished something huge on the tower, which is auto pick perk, which is I'm gonna reach something, is gonna becoming something better. What I was saying here is that means we finished one there too, which is also important. What I was trying to say before I interrupted myself, it's kind of nuts because my demographics is in between. I do check that because I'm not a okay. So I think to be a good content creator, it's important to know your demographic, or to know your stats. It's important to know what time to upload, right? Do I know these stuff? No. Am I a complete number nerd? No. But I do like some of the demographics. So, for example, I know that my bigger demographic is from 24 to 35. The greatest thing with 24 to 35 that it's my age. So people that are possibly going through what I'm been through, or people that are going through what I'm going through. For example, I could do a Kingdom Hearts video, and people don't care about Kingdom Hearts, but they care about the second game and the first game. So they would get that, which is amazing. Next on the list. Next on the list of things that I have to talk about is that 24 to 35 are also male. I got 60, which is kind of good. I think I got 64% male and 36 female, or women. I don't know why. I don't mind calling a guy a male, but a female I feel like it's a bit disrespectful. Is it? I don't know why. But yeah, so to me it's a bit odd. They said female. So 34% of women. My apologies. 36% because it's 64 male. I'm confused. I'm confusing and I'm confused. But they're my age. At that age, they're also forming a family. They get more busy with their work, so it's normal that it's a bit. For example, someone that used to follow me or used to watch a video 6 months ago had a new baby. They're gonna watch YouTube videos, So that's pretty much it. So I was afraid because in the 700, it could be a dead channel already, And for the algorithm, there's nothing worse than a channel thing on a lot of followers, but not getting the views because doing something wrong, and then they'll check your account to see if there's a bot that follows you. Because it's not normal that you have a bigger account, but you have no engagement. Nice. It was disgusting, but that was also nice. So yeah, I'm sitting there and I'm like, holy shit, not good. But the fact that we have a lot of new comments, it's kind of cool because it's interaction. And to me, it's odd because I don't know how true that is. But to me, when I watch a video, okay, that's the truth. Here's the truth, okay? I'm going to be watching the number of followers, I'm going to be watching the number of views. If there's a lot of followers and a lot of views, the video is good. The video is good and the content creator is good. Right? If it's a person like Nico Cado, for example, DSP, that I've been watching for years. Kit, no, because Kit, I'm listening to him audibly, not visually. It's cool because with Kit, Boga, we watch the comments. Okay, so this is how this is a well-directed video, right? And there's something where there's not a lot of views and there's not a lot of comments that I will not watch a video. Because I'm not sure. So it's kind of a warrant of success. If a successful video is successful. If a successful video isn't successful, then you don't know that it's successful because you don't know it's successful. I think we are all chasing success. May it be through the screen or may it be in personal life, right? I had this is a long story, but I met my ex on social media 3 days ago. And we started talking. And she was one of my first girlfriend. But she was a broken mess. I was a broken mess, so we kind of did on that. Now I'm doing much better. She's still a broken mess. I'm like, oh my god. I didn't know that you were still a broken mess. Maybe I would have not talked to you if I knew. Which made me feel like an asshole, but that's the truth, So yeah, so now that you guys are getting more involved in the channel, well, am I happy that you guys are getting involved? Yes. Because we're building community, and I'm going to talk with you guys. I had a person, Kate Lee, fucking love Kate Lee. She's so nice. Her mom reacted my video. And her mom reacted to my video. And it was the first reaction to my video ever made. And I know that I didn't know how you guys would react. The fact that you guys are vocal about what you want or what you don't want is a blessing. Would you like more fart, less farts? It's a blessing. It is a blessing, because I don't know what you want. Now, ultimately speaking, it's funny because I had to talk with Janice. Janice is one of my best friends. And he's like, you're inspiring me to make content. And I'm like, bro, there's a lot more people that are, there's a lot of people that are way more inspiring to than I am. I said, no, but you do what you want. And I'm like, you're kind of right, right? I don't know. I don't know if the comments are gonna be a good thing or not. But well, because why is it gonna be a bad thing? Well, because, for example, I can feign ignorance. So my father, he put me in trouble. So I did this thing that that you guys have been asking the government for financial aid to pay. It's not a total financial aid. It's when you work but you don't work enough and you don't make enough. They help you. It is a financial aid to days worker. They do it a lot for young couple that are going to school or working. And then my father made me write down that I had invested some money, which I did. I did invest some money. Problem is, the money that we invested, I'm not gonna be able to do that shit before 2027. So because I wrote that, they said, okay, well, you're not eligible. You have too much money. Then we went to the store. We went to the office, to the store, I guess. And they told me, yeah, but you're not touching it for 2 years. It's not something that you have in your own hand. So they said, would you be eligible? Well, not enough, not right now because your demand has been canceled, but still, you know. So I could have said, hey, I didn't know that I had that. For example, the comments, I could have said, hey, I don't know that I was doing that. That was wrong. Now, if I know and I don't change, that could be seen as laziness or stubbornness. Yes. But we'll see. Let's be positive and say thank you. Thank you. La puta. I think I saw you in my life, darling. Toot 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 toot. Why is BB no Kish so good? On that one, hey, honey, hit me. Oh, mercy. I've been punched on the foot. Losing all of the love. I'm giving in to anyone. Can any walk away? Okay, so now what we're gonna do is Relic. No. Perks. And perks auto pick. Okay, good. I'm wasting here. Anyone, you washed it all away. Tumbling Kishabayink. Shingeki no Kyojin. Of course, doing well because they're having a wonderful day on this 18th August 2025. Once again, your boy waited the last second to do a recap. I got 32% of batteries and a whole lot of time for fuckeries. So what I'm gonna do, as simple as meeting you, is we're gonna be doing some recap of a show called Prison. 90 Day Fiance, no. 60 days in, could be closer. Lost and Lock Up. I don't know if there's love in this show, but we're doing Prison Break, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, legend status. We opened the page that I needed, so no need for everything. Now, just to let you guys know, we are season 2, episode 1. Donde están? Pretty good. So without further ado, let's get this shit started. I gotta say, I don't remember where we stopped yesterday, so I'm hoping that we did. And we did Le Transfert. Once again, you guys know that my Netflix is in French. Le Transfer. While Kellerman and Hale are insisting on transferring Michael, this Michael is trying to win some time to put the first part of his plan, to test the first time plan of his plan. I got 30% battery, so I'm thinking I can do episode 1, episode 5 and 6. Opening scene is more tattoos, and it's the importance of how important it is. So this is brilliant. First scene, Kellerman and Hale, the two governmental agents, if you would need me to be precise, which you do, okay, cool. They're the two federal agents that we know. Talking to the Pope, and the Pope, you can see that I'm more in a good mood today. Last couple of days I had a fight with my parents, so not in the best of mood, but hey. This belongs in the past. And what belongs in the past, you know what? What belongs in the past belongs in the past. And you should be happy that such things belong in the past, because that means that they're done. And because they're done, you can move on. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to gain some time. And you guys won't even notice. Because I have to do something. And I forgot to do it. So, apples and bees are filled with mercuries. This is not a scientific fact, it's just a guy that's trying to put on an act. Not a theatrical act like Hamlet and Shakespeare, but a one simply born of despair. We're gonna be doing this and that, hoping to get this and that. We need to do it 3 times. You remember the lines, and then we'll be good. For what? For nothing. Because here lies something. We know it's tier 10, because we did it with the sword. So let the shield begin, and our story end. There you go. You do this because today is the end of the season. Doesn't break. Okay. So yeah, so they're talking to the Pope. Now, what is kind of cool is they're trying to blackmail the Pope. With what? With Toledo. So when, in his life, last episode, talk about Toledo, we still had an idea. What is that? Planting a seed to cultivate later. Doesn't matter if it's a later episode, doesn't matter if the next episode, you still plant the seed. So when they say Toledo, I know that something happened there. That was kind of something, somewhat. So we have John Abruzzi, who see that Michael is there with Lincoln. Now, the funniest thing is, yo no sé por qué, but nobody knows that Lincoln is the brother of Michael. Squirt, El Toronjo, you better drink from Mexico. I would like to open up a scuba dive shop. Gonna reference you're a handsome devil. If you didn't get that, have you even watched Prison Break, bro? Come on. So John Abruzzi says, hey, and I want to work with him. Now, this is the kind of cool part. And this is why yo amo mucho Sucre. Sucre is there. Sucre is one of the guys that doesn't have a problem with anybody. John Abruzzi. I'm always going to say this because it's season 1, episode 1. Cringiness. It's like, no, I don't want to work with, Lincoln. And then you see Sucre. Hey, what's up, dog? No, he doesn't say what's up, dog, but he's just like, okay, Sucre is there, cool. Now, there's possibly a part of that is, how do I say this? There's possibly a part of that is the fact that they're Gruselli. So that kind of make more sense. We got the Warren or the Pope and the cell, and we don't know ¿Qué pasó? So yeah, so the thing that's going on here is, guys, remember the two agents were like, we don't want Mr. Michael in your prison. You're going to move it. I don't know why I went to Russian. I think I missed Mother Russia or the KGB, of course. And it was like, yo, Michael, what you not telling me? And Michael's like, no, I don't give a fuck. I'm a badass. So he didn't answer, which makes the whole scene, sorry, a bunch of nothing. So the Pope says they're going to be transferred tomorrow. And then Michael was like, yo, what am I supposed to do? The next scene, however, is kind of nice because we're seeing the Warren and we're seeing the Pope. We're seeing it was the same person who's taking a picture of Toledo. Now, what happened in Toledo is the fact that he killed his own son because his son was a criminal. His son was in a prison, and Warren was like, yo, you're causing problems. There's a cricket right there. It is 2:50. A bit early, bruh. There's a neighbor watching. I think I'm crazy, but hey. If you think I'm sane, that makes you insane. Right? So a bit of a church. And it's kind of cool because you got Link, who was there and says, yo, I'm really religious. So you got Michael, it's like, I don't want to talk to my brother. This is the only place. What a bunch of... If I was the priest, I'm like, hey, in the back, can we stop talking? Just like that. We've got a cool scene between Link and Michael. So what they're doing here is kind of como si como sa. So why is it como si como sa? Is como si como sa because you feel again it is pushed. You're pushing a narrative. You don't need to prove that Lincoln and Michael were close when they were kids. You don't need to, okay. You gotta need to, because there's gonna be a scene later on how Lincoln was a great brothers, right? So kind of need to put a scene as when you're close, but at the same time, this scene is kind of pointless because you could have just put a scene where they're super close in prison. Now, they put a scene in because Michael said, "Don't worry," and you get a flashback to his brother saying when his mom died, "Don't worry." That's what you get. That's what you get. You get Veronica and Nick Fuentes. This is why you remember the name. You don't remember names from Prison Break because they're clever. You remember because they're freaking. What should we call that? they're super easy. Like teabag. The criminals, you call them teabag. You know who else a teabag? The guy from Walking Dead, the guy got killed. So you got John Abruzzi, and it's like we need to. It's kind of nice because John Abruzzi kind of wants to get his payback, which is super cool. Because it's like, yo, you kind of owe me stuff because you made promises. And it's like, well, I'm getting transferred. The fuck am I supposed to do? You know. And then John Abruzzi, which we saw how bad he is, could have taken Michael and said, I'm gonna force you to do it, but it's like just like, okay, yeah, I get it. You got Michael, and this scene is so cool. So this, I work in a workshop. I used to work in a workshop. I've worked in workshops. And this is Michael going to Mr. D.B. Cooper. Now isn't that cool? Because it's kind of cool because I kind of got to see like, okay, well, the Pope is kind of like a boss. We've been working a lot lately too, which is great. Because money, and Michael in here is kind of like a new worker. When you see the union rep and saying, "Hey, the boss of the company," doesn't make me feel welcome. It's like, oh, this is what you have to do. And then this one is it's super cool because Michael knows that he's been there for a while, and you know that DB has some privilege. For example, he has a cat. Now the cat was a grandfathered thing, which means it happened more than 10 years ago, and nobody's gonna do this right now but him. And that means when the time comes, this is super cool. This is super cool because this is my favorite. Eres mi preferat moment. So DB is like, yo, you put emotion that you don't feel good about the change. You put emotion because you're sick and they'll have to wait 30 days. And then it's super cool because everybody tells Sucre. This is one of my favorite scenes. And I have a lot of them, so you're gonna watch them and say thank you. Look at this, look at this. They put emotion to it.
It's gonna take 30 days to process. And that means alright, I'm going in.
That is super cool. You buy it, their friendship, and this is why Prison Break is really good. You don't really buy the friendship between Michael and Jenna Abruzzi, but they're not really friends. You buy it between Sucre and the other one, because you need to buy it. So what is that? What happened? What happened here? What the guard fight? Okay. So they fight because they took a bar of soap. So you can have the mold of the key. So you got Michael, and this is what I love. Michael is he's seeing the map. He has the map on his own body, but he's exploring a lot. Why? Because he needs the map. He needs to identify. Like for example, they change a couple of things he needs to see, right? There's a whole last moment where you learn why Michael had a plan, and it's so good because he's been transferred to Fox River, and his company, because he was an architect, they made a plan for Fox River, which is great. So we got more of the whatchamacallit, the scene. This is super cool because you know that guy, right? He's the guy from Fireplace 99. He has hair in this one. I didn't know homie had hair. Just to show how old the show is. So what exactly happened is kind of like a really cool scene if you ask me. So Lincoln says no, I didn't do it. So you can basically see that he shot the gun. So in the footage you see Lincoln. Okay, so you don't see Lincoln shooting. You see him holding a gun and you hear him shoot. So they added two things to this. They photoshopped two things: lights up for the gun and a sound of the gun being fired. Now, the cool thing here is that he comes in and he's like, I don't need to. How can I put this? He comes in and he's like, I don't remember what he says exactly, but he's basically saying like that gun, because of its echo, because of everything and the sound, it was recorded in another piece, in another place, which means that this sound, if it was in a garage, wouldn't sound like that, which is the proof that that footage was doctored. If the footage is doctored, you can allow it in a court case. So this is really, really odd. However, he said, Fuentes is like, yo, can you testify? It's like, I'll need the original. So I love that the Pope tells Michael, you're thinking like an old inmate. So then they're talking, and it's nice because the Pope and Michael are talking in a way where, how do you say that? Like, okay, let's put it like that, right? The Pope made a decision that he's gonna be transferred, and then you see Michael and the Pope talking, and like, okay, well, they're really close, and that's possibly why he changed his mind. So we have the supper, the government employees come in to pressure the Pope into being there, but then he's talking about Toledo, right? And you learn, okay, so you learn what really happened in Toledo. So this is crazy. So the Warren, like I said, he protected his kid, and his kid was his own son. But he didn't know that he was his own son. They had a different name. So what happened is the Pope had a relationship with someone who gave him a son, and later on the Pope discovered that, yo, this is my son, and he's in jail. So I'm gonna try to protect him. But as a Warren, he did two things. First of all, his kid got killed, right? And he was kind of not behind it, but he kind of stopped it. He didn't. And second of all, he's like, I knew that was for my kid, and I didn't tell my wife. So that's why he wants to. This is why he's doing this, or he's afraid of this. So he takes the demand of Michael and puts it in the. He puts it in the whatchamacallit. sucks, bro. It sucks because I watched this yesterday and I'm supposed to remember, but I don't. You put the paperwork in the you know when you break paper, when you put paper in a machine that goes bzzz, and then your paper is completely destroyed. First of all, the chick turns. So we got Sarah and Lincoln together, and Sarah learns that Michael is his brother, and then he said, "Why didn't you tell me that he was his brother, and that he was your brother?" It's like, "Oh well, we weren't really close. We weren't really close growing up. We separated a lot." And Sarah's like, "Okay, well, this is why." See, this is insane because Michael comes in, and this is why Sarah's a great character, because people are like, "Okay, well, there's something to Michael. He shouldn't be in jail. There's something why. There's a reason why he's there." And Sarah learned that Lincoln is his brother. So then she figured out that Michael kind of wants to see his brother. That's why he's in jail. So it's actually quite a nice scene. It's actually quite a nice scene. That's pretty much it. You got Michael and Sucre. And this scene is kind of important because Sucre asks for details. And then Michael's like, no, don't worry about that. I'm going to take care of it. So why is that important? Later on, CPAC is going to come into the group and he'll tell Sucre, it's like, yo, how much is Michael telling you really? Do you trust him? So you need to install a moment where Michael isn't honest or transparent with Sucre. That way when Sucre is doubting if Michael is honest, it makes sense. And CPAC is like, does he really tell you everything? Or it's like, you don't need to know that, the less you know the better it is. Let me get into Sucre's head. But I do trust Michael, because Sucre's not a good liar, first of all. So, the Pope tells his story, and how he couldn't help his son because his son was a criminal, and he was so glad that he was gone, but he's my son and I love him. That's important. But Veronica, we wanted to see the original file, or the file got destroyed by water. It got destroyed by water not too long ago. So this is kind of insane. That's pretty much it. Got Belix looking for Michael, and he does account, and Michael isn't there, so kind of nuts, and he doesn't know what to do. And he says we're a runner. However, Michael is behind that, and he tells them that Michael is still this is the warden office, right? So we know that Michael was back there, but he wasn't. So this is kind of ridiculous, because we know that Michael escaped, and the craziest thing is they're having cars, they're looking for a runner, but Schofield would have not escaped alone. He would have brought Sucre or somebody else, right? So Michael wanted to go in because he was going to be transferred, so he kind of had to hurry up. But then he's back, and then he asked the Pope, "Hey, please help me. Please help me. We need 3 weeks to fix that. I can do it before the birthday." Okay, so that's pretty much it. So they came in the house of Veronica, and they took the doctored file. So the file that proved that and it was doctored, they took it, so they don't have proof anymore. Which is stupid, because why not bring it to police right away? Stupid. Then Sucre is like, he tells Michael, like, what are we gonna do, Poppy? Doesn't say Poppy. Michael's like, we're done. And then he has confirmation that he could have done. He could have done it. Anything that was allowed to do could have been done, which is super, super nice. So then Michael does the best thing he could have ever done, and it's very, very sweet. Very, very sweet. Michael takes the nail, and he needs to open the thing, the screw, give it to Sucre, and he gives the name of the informant for Abruzzi to Sucre. So if Abruzzi come in and wants to hit Sucre, Sucre is protected. They'll lead him to a transfer, but the Pope saved him, and he's like, no, he's not being transferred. So then the Pope tells his wife everything, which is kind of cool. We got the consequences of everybody. For example, the Pope comes in, and he tells his wife, And then on the next scene is Kellerman comes in and he tells the boss, and the both did the right thing. Sorry again, it's kind of complex because I'm not saying everything, but at the same time, I watched this yesterday and I forget already. So in episode 6, Riot Drills and the Devil, Michael is trying to gain some time and cause a lockout, which evolved into a riot. Kellerman is charging he's charging somebody to kill Lincoln. Like, if the Pope is not gonna kill Lincoln, I'm gonna kill him. I need to kill him right now. So he goes in, Kellerman comes in, and he had one of his old co-workers. Not explaining he's a co-worker, but they used to work together. And he's like, yo, I need you a favor. And it's like, I'm not gonna help you. And then he said, okay, well, I have some everyone on me, and you're ex-drug addict. I want to charge you with possession. And that's pretty much it. So we got more of Michael. Michael says, I need more time. Michael said, the thing that I need to do, I'm not out of time. The fact that I come back, the time it takes me to come back, the time it takes me to go, I'm not out of the time that I have. It was like, how can I have a riot? And as soon as it tells him, like, yo, take out the AC and you'll get it. If you take out the AC, we'll be fine. Michael is super smart. He does a tattoo of the devil, and if you put the horns, it'll give you 4 places where the wall is weak. And you take this out, they're done. So Nick Fuentes comes in with Veronica. It's not because you learn that Nick is a informant, so this sucks, which is possibly why he didn't have a tape. So Veronica's pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, but you know that Fuentes is kind of trying to stop her. Not trying to stop her, but trying to at least slow her down. So the prison guards comes in, and he tells Michael, and once again, it's too close, right? It's sucks because he tells him, like, yo, there is no time for me to work. I'm not gonna be possible. And the more we wait, the more behind we are, right? So Jenna Brucey comes in, and what is super cool is you kind of come in, and you listen to the conversation. The conversation is one of Kellerman who asked Lincoln to get killed. So then Sarah told him, I'm talking about your brother, which means that she cares about Michael in this way. And it's super cool. You get the crew of CPAT, right? And they're doing more. So for example, right here they got a potato matcher, and it's $100, right? Now, what is also super insane, you see, bring it in emotion, right? CPAT is part of it. You got the next scene, which is Theodore Bagwell, who is back, right? And he has a new cellie, which is this guy. This guy's gonna be super important because he's gonna end up being a moral. So Theodore is a bad guy, but he's not the worst guy. No, he's a horrible, but he didn't do anything to people. For example, you're gonna take it out on the new guy. He doesn't take it out on Michael or on Brucey. So whenever he does something, it's kind of his business. The small guy is gonna make it Michael's business. Then Michael comes in. He's really what do I call it? Exploring the tunnels, right? Veronica and Fuentes, they come in and they talk to Lincoln, and they say, yo, we know that you didn't do it. Do you know why somebody would want him dead? Do you know why he would want you dead? It's like, no, I don't know. The guy came in, offered me a large sum of money just to be there, just to be able to frame me. Now, we later learned that their father is part of it. Now, we got Sucre coming in and telling, yo, it's really warm outside. It's really, really, really warm outside. And you kill the AC, but you also turn on the surface. The furnace, sorry. So Theodore comes in, and this is cool because this is how you kind of imply that Theodore's an important inmate. Because he comes in and it's like, yo, this is very warm in here. I want the AC. And there's a crazy cool scene where we know that Theodore is a racist. We know that he's, well, not the guy, but the character. I have to charge a phone. I have to charge the phone, otherwise I'll close and I won't be done. So if something is wrong, it's not a big deal because of it. I'll be okay. Diet pills surgery, Photoshop pictures in magazine, telling them how they should be. It doesn't make sense to me, cause everybody's going crazy. So, for example, we know that Theodore's a racist, or Teabag is a racist. So, when he tells there's this inmate that's black, that when he came in this morning, he was white. Which is kind of crazy because that's blatant racism. But since the inmates are like in the same position and like, yo, need to get out of here, they kind of put themselves together, and that's kind of cool. Nothing unites that could come an enemy. We got more Bellic and Sarah. Now this makes sense because they're gonna do a flashback episode soon, and the flashback is how Bellic kind of had a thing for Sarah. So now we got the scene. The problem is there's three police and there's 7 people. There's a lot of inmates, so they create a lockdown, right? And Teabag is going there, so he's provoking. Bellic ends up hitting him because that he provokes too much. T-Bone, so T-Bone creates a riot, and he goes in and he shakes off the whatchamacallit, I would say fence, right? And then they find the keys, and then they have access to the whole jail, which is insane because there's so many more inmates than other people. Okay, cool. What else? So we got more of Nick of Veronica Lincoln, right? Lincoln says you don't have shit. You're not really doing it, and he's like, yeah, we have something, but it's not enough. So it's cool because these scenes are kind of worthless. Because you're telling Lincoln, like, hey, we got nothing. But however, it does show that they Lincoln has information from the background. Now, I would like to see, I would really like to see Lincoln going back to Michael, taking the information and saying, Michael, say it won't work. I went to that route, because he said that to Veronica. But there's not that scene, so the whole thing seemed pointless. They do find the keys, and then they have a riot. They go in the infirmary. The importance is we know that Sarah Tancredi is the daughter of a vice admiral, or something super important, and she's in danger. So a priority is her. Which again, saving a doctor versus something insane. This is the very cool scene, one of my favorite scene. Also, is Lincoln is stuck with this guard, right? Now, why is that a cool scene? Because he apologized, and Lincoln said, "Don't apologize. It makes you look weak." We talked about that before. So Lincoln is very much taking care of the guards, and instead of seeing anybody riot, and instead of joining the riot or the prisoner, right? He goes in and is like, yo, fuck that, I'm gonna help you out. Now, it's kind of crazy because on one hand he's trying to help out, on the other hand trying to escape. So Michael will have his tattoo, and they put the hole in the wall, which is important. They have this whole prison, and the funniest thing is the guard says, yo, I don't have that good of a salary, you can do it. So they're going for Sarah Tancredi. Why? She's a woman. They're possibly just horny. So that's pretty much it. They're showing the X. They're gonna destroy the wall. The Warren goes in attack form. The father of Sarah Tancredi said, "You need to save my daughter," and you got Sucre, who's working really hard on doing this. It's kind of cool because the tattoo of a prison break is insanely smart, right? And more so, you see this, but you also see a very cool friendship scene between Michael and Sucre, who's like, "Yo, how do all that stuff?" It's like, I study for it. I practice. We got Teabag, who attacks the guard that was helping Lincoln, and then you push him into Sucre and Michael's cell. Because you push him in Michael and Sucre's cell, you see that holy shit, they're trying to escape. So now he knows about the plan. People are going to get Sarah. They're just like, yo, we need to get to her. We're going faster. Jonah Abruzzi, and that's what I love. Jonah Abruzzi goes in, and instead he's trying to kind of protect Michael and Sucre. Like, you don't say shit. Now he has intent. He has like, yo, I can actually be of use to you guys, but it's more so like you don't fuck it up for these guys. So that I appreciate. Sarah does a Shanks, which is kind of insane, and this is the end of the episode. Um, the end of the episode is actually pretty cool because we see the main character goes in. Sarah, she's stuck in a room. Got Lincoln who's following Turks. Turk is the guy we saw in the video say, hey, follow me, I'll show you Michael. You got Teabag and Jenna Brucey fighting, and you got Michael and Sucre saying, yo, what did he see? And he saw the whole thing. Now the biggest problem is the police guard was there, so he saw the escape plan also. So there's the problem is that Teabag said we should have to kill him. We have to kill him, we have to kill him, we have to kill him. And Michael's like, no, we don't kill anybody. And the problem with that scene is you don't really see what the others think. You don't see what a character like Sucre think. You don't know what my John Abruzzi feels like. There's four characters, which is Theodore, Michael, Sucre, Abruzzi. You got the opinion of Michael, which is good. You got the opinion of T-Bag, which is bad. There's one good, one bad. You got two more characters, and you don't know where to stand. I personally think Sucre will stand with Michael's like, no, don't kill him. However, for Abruzzi, I don't know. Anyway, that's pretty much it. 2 episodes and 22 minutes, not bad. JB in. Thank you, Anderson. True. You're gorgeous. What the heck?
Do you watch
to make me so? Hello.
Bang?
No, thank you. We don't matter very well. What is that? What is that? Okay. Good. You want to play? Let's play. No problem, they play with you. No problem. I play with you. Okay. I don't play very well. And after all I say, all my friends are heating, take it slow. Police. Policía. Sheesh. It's delicious. Oh shit. It was delightful. Stimulate. Please don't forget all my friends are. Okay, so now what you have to check is what video is the next video. For example, what is this? What is this? Okay. You're so weird. This phone is not working. And that's a shame, and that's a shame. Why aren't you working, dude? You fucking suck. Okay. Fuck it, I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna go in and expect for the best. Apologies. Okay. Okay, so are you done with the small test that I asked you? Two. This phone is caca. One of the worst phone I've ever had. No, dude. Okay, no. Please don't. See how crappy it is? You see how crappy it is? This is why no one likes you. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Okay. This phone is shit. I swear to God. least this works. After a lesson. You don't work, fuck you. How about that? You like that? Okay, perfect. Not a big deal. Because I'll find another way. Because I found you. Nothing to stand over, I can breathe. You were the current to rescue me. Rescue me. Why? Exposure.
Link is you playing computer show.
You guys doing well?
Okay, perfect.
Dumb.
Slack. Nice. And slack. Are you done uploading everywhere? Okay, so what is that? After all I said, forget. Saw my sensor hidden. Making sure that you're uploading.
Salut. Elle était pas pire la fille, fait que je la suive. Vas-y, toi.
6. Gigs. Which will give me did I fuck it up? We didn't. Hallelujah.
Wait, I need to check.
¿Dónde están? ¿Tú eres francófono? Sí.
Hello.
Hello. Pray to God. So what is he doing?
Je te jure, 1h30, je me suis fait sauver la tête pendant 1h30. Ah, un match gagné. Merci la meilleure, la vie en rose, Lolo.
Moi j'ai
0 en 4 heures. Oui, j'ai vu.
Ouais.
Ah, t'as vu la vidéo? Moi j'ai les vidéos, je vais les mettre. Hein. J'ai des silences. J'ai des silences pour son match. On n'a pas réussi à le faire arriver premier, mais il est arrivé deuxième quand même.
Ça, c'est bien.
Il est très gentil, silence.
Yeah. Pray to God, oh mama. Je l'ai remis à...
Parce qu'il est très gentil en fait. Il parle bien à ses abonnés et tout.
I have an hour to play. An hour to stream. I could absolutely do that. And that would be great. One. Ooh, I like it. From 5 to 6, take an hour 15 break. We're gonna do some videos. Okay. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay. Good. Don't blink if you're buying. Welcome to our show because I are doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this glorious, and I do mean glorious. 18th August 2025. I got a little bit more time before we have to start getting ready for the celebration of the 700 followers on YouTube. So like, let's freaking local live. Let's freaking go back. I want to watch. Give me a sec. So who? Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Lebrowski. Because they review that stuff. Good. We'll be watching. Okay. Good. Look who's back. Nice. A little bit of an ad, but it's okay. So yesterday we did a 7-hour stream, which is what this video called 0.5. I'm gonna be doing a little bit. Now the goal tonight is actually quite simple. Ink. Give me a sec, guys. Don't blink. It's your boy Ink. Welcome to our show. Because I'm doing well because I'm having a wonderful day. We're not watching John Cena. We're watching You Can See Me, You Can Miss Now. We're playing Elden Ring. We just finished making videos. It is 3:30 p.m. So we just finished making videos. The plan is actually quite nice. I'm going to be playing until 4:30 and get the chicken. We're going to be doing a TikTok live for like an hour. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back, stream more. Then I'm going to be making my videos till 8, and then I'm going to stream some more. So, a little bit of streaming right now. So, like I said, I'm going to be streaming an hour to get food because we're celebrating with some KFC. KFC is a way of celebrating, so. Let's freaking go. You can't see me, my time is now. Now we have the song in our head. It's a good song. Perfect. You guys are ready? Sorry about this long ass intro for no reason. I'm excited. So yesterday we finished getting the talisman. We got the best talisman in the game. We got what else? We got the what else? I'm supposed to know that stuff. My time is now. You can't see me. Oh, my friends. Very chaotic today. Very chaotic. Perfect. Flawless ever since. Nice. It's cool. Okay, good. So yesterday we did a lot. One of those parts was to get to the number 11. Why is it so clear now? Yesterday we had such a problem. Okay, so now we have a little bit of a problem. Oh.
So my name is Ramakui Links. I go by Links on the internet. I originally got involved in Look Alive because I
Okay,
was
perfect.
joined their Discord and randomly was on
Ras.
one time. And from there,
So this is the way to go.
I was involved in the community and involved randomly here and there on some.
So they're telling me
So then Key, when he
this is where I need to go.
Queens had asked me, I was the
This is where I need to go.
cast for the show. So Tina it was built around, and then it was me.
Okay.
And then I told them they should hire Becky, and then Grace and Faye.
Shadows.
Yeah, after
Okay, so we'll do videos.
I did Queens for a few
I'll take
days,
Shadows.
and then they were making up a lie about the reason why I got fired. Then they wanted to do like
Nice.
fired script, and I didn't want to. So
I don't know what to get.
and I was gonna completely leave the universe, but King wanted me to stay involved, so he hired me as his personal assistant. And then I worked for him as his personal assistant for a month, occasionally.
Okay, good.
Making appearances on all of the shows, including Locale Rewind, Locale Queen.
So they're telling me that I have to be here instead. So this I know how. So they're telling me the dragon pit is the way.
Are the claims that of you manipulating people in Discord true?
I was in the Discord a lot.
Okay, I was in the right place.
But are the claims of you manipulating them true? Like, Kingston said that you were manipulating people or something?
No, so when I got hired on Queen, he wanted me to be the manipulative, like leaking DMs and being sneaky and creating chaos wherever I could. That was kind of my like.
I found it.
persona, because it's sort of like
Sorry, guys.
like
I followed the first guide. The guy was like, "Yeah, you're super good," but now I couldn't figure out. Okay, good.
Constant chaos, havoc, like that's what I was scripted to do.
Oh, so
Scripted.
You're saying the scripting allegations are true then?
Yep.
It's been proven before that things are scripted.
Nice. Sorry about this. We have to follow a guide. I'm gonna play for an hour. If I can get some of this done, I'm gonna be very happy. Tonight, perfect plan. We're gonna be streaming this till 4:30. Gonna get the chicken back at 5:15, 5:20. Streaming till 6:30. Then we'll wait until 8 o'clock and just play.
So I have my own
There'll be a bunch
videos
of
where
smaller
I do,
videos today.
3D printing and stuff. And there was one point where Keen wanted
We're
me
watching
to put
Local
my
Live because I'm like,
business,
why
he was
not?
gonna give me an extra 300 a month, but I didn't want to do that because the whole reason I took Queens or his personal assistant in the first place was because it was supposed to be part-time.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of weird. It seems to me that he does that to like everyone, like this thing that where he would say that don't do your personal shit, because I have heard from other people in the LCU that he kind of stops you from doing other stuff.
He does, yeah.
This is the way forward.
Why is it? Why is that?
He just likes to have you in control. It's like a cult. They want you
Cult
to give your
thing.
all to them. And
Now we're watching Local Live because I don't get into it,
control you essentially.
and
Well, so you're the second
there's so much content here.
Kind of wild.
That's kind of cool. I
What is
thought-
the OnlyFans thing, or like, I don't know if like is it like a proper OnlyFans or something that you're starting, or is it something like different?
No, so my
Great. Great. I saw what I did. The second I jumped in, I was like, ugh, ink. Not a good idea.
my like it's got leaked. So there was a case of revenge, and
Case
my
of revenge
ex
corn?
or, one
I
of
say
the
revenge
lawyers
and a
for
half.
had tried
Revenge-
to leak my
vendetta
names
corn?
in all of the,
What?
like
What?
surrounding Discord, locale, like favorite Discords. So
Dude, it's sucky.
while leaking it, they were threatening me, essentially saying like, "I'm gonna end your career." So I decided myself to post that picture on Twitter to take away their
8:27.
power because that's
I
what they
want some
wanted. They wanted
KFC, dude. I've been craving
me to
KFC for a
appear,
while.
They wanted to one-up me,
Maybe delightful.
Them. And then live on air, I was doing a stream and I was talking about it, and the chat was like, like, why not? Because they were threatening to leak all of the news that I had sent. And
What?
the only person I had sent these news to were my ex about a year ago before we ever broke up. And it was over Discord, so that's why the moderator could have had a chance to leak them, because they have said in the past multiple times on Locale Live that they can see people's DMs and that they have connections with Discord and all this stuff. So essentially, my chat
Damn.
live real time, this came up, said like, you should post the rest of the photos to fully take back your power. So then I put it on Patreon.
You know who else did that? I think it's Bellator.
Behind it, and they're all just leaked nudes on their Patreon.
What?
Holy shit, dude.
Shit, dude.
You made 8K just with the fucking news. That's actually impressive.
Yeah, 8K in about a week now.
Okay, that's perfect.
Holy shit.
This is Sharon's.
Now that I think about it. That's actually crazy because it's someone else told me also.
Beautiful.
Apparently Keemstar has this guy that he somehow can see other people's DMs on Discord. Is that
I bragged about it before. His moderator has bragged about the fact that he has the ability to see DMs before.
This is kinda nuts.
Multiple times.
Because so far we don't see any enemies.
is supposed
What? Again.
Lord Rush guy?
I hate you.
Yeah, Lord Rush.
I thought that he kind of came across as like kind of like a nice guy because he was defending this other woman. What's her name? This one with the purple hair. Say Suri.
What about
Oh, yeah.
So apparently at some point someone was calling her like a E or some shit like that, and they were harassing her on the Discord.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
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 So I didn't think that he was like a shitty guy. I don't know. But yeah, apparently. Yeah, weird. Okay. So you're not. So now you're like doing like corn.
Sorry, guys, this doesn't work.
No.
Why aren't you working?
Like, is on there, that's it.
Okay, so it was like just that.
Okay,
one.
something is wrong.
Yeah.
Something is definitely wrong.
Is the guy you broke up with the same guy that was like in Local Live a couple of times? This one with the long hair?
I'm gonna try to restart the phone.
I see. Okay, anyway.
Okay, guys, give me a sec. This is kind of chaotic. This is kind of catastrophic. So the recorder for the screen recorder doesn't work, and now I cannot turn it on. And I watched a couple of videos in the past day because this is a new phone. It's a crappy phone. So. What am I supposed to do? We are drinking Squish. Mmm. If we just work. And it did. This works. Okay, I think I know what happened. I think I know what happened. And this is the case. This is dumb. Living is the case. I'm gonna fix it. If it is the case, see, we fixed it. Nice, we fixed it. Perfect. Sure, guys, we had some problem, but it's okay. It's okay. I took care of it. At some point, it malfunctioned. Happy eating, dude. Get myself a nice little 16-piece bucket today. Mmm. With some fries. I'm gonna save so much with the fact that we didn't order. It'd be nice. Now, they're saying an hour 20. How much have been? An hour 47. Okay. So you missed a little bit, but not that much. Nice. And we are back. What we're doing with that? It's super simple. Shit. I'm so sorry about this, guys. Revenge Vendetta. See, when the stream started, I lost control. I lost control when the stream started. Oh well. It's a big deal. Sharon, here we are. There's next to no enemies. That so the Sharon engraved, nice. The Watcher we saw yesterday was good. So I'm gonna be doing a proper job of analyzing my surrounding. I'm happy because all the files I thought I was done or were gone are right there. What are we looking for? Be honest, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. This is a boss. Holy crap. You guys remember that guy? That's the Mariner. But just my mistake. You will remember me. Good to see him here. Because this is the first we've seen in the DLC. This possibly is the only one. How do I know? Well, Sharon is from the Greek mythology. And he's basically a mariner. Tibia Cookbook. This is so cool. No, what am I doing? Oh, dude, you suck.
This is Pod 5, the first fully immersive
Whew. Pissed off because we lost some footage, but it's okay.
Discord to find out exactly who it was. Other than that, waiting game.
Tough situation to be in. What do you think about what Keemstar said on local live? Did you see it?
No, I've been staying away from that. I wasn't even going to drop the video, but my ex, when I tried to open up about the situation, secretly recorded and said he was going to drop it. And because he, absolutely hates Keemstar, he would have spun the narrative.
That's kind of shit, man. Well, so basically,
Boom.
Keemstar said that.
I have to say, I kind of like this a lot.
Supportive about the whole situation.
So you know the weapon is too heavy.
because of the leaks and stuff. So like he was just trying to be nice to you, which in my personal opinion, that's kind of sounds like bullshit. He was just trying to cover his ass with that story, but what do you
Good.
think about it?
I think he was covering his ass.
I think there's
He noticed
something there, but I'm not
something,
sure.
I'm pretty much just laughing at him.
So you did it on purpose?
I think when he says he was just trying to be nice, I think that's a
Ghost in
lie.
Bloom.
I mean, like, I was more so laughing at it being
There has to be something there.
You could tell it wasn't 100%
Ugh,
into it.
nothing.
There's even a point
Well, it's not
where
nothing, but it's
delusional
not great.
kind of thing, and like just stuff like that.
Holy shit. And,
Cool.
are you actually attracted to Gunstar?
No, definitely not.
Not one single bit.
Look at this guy.
No.
Look
What
at
are you
this guy.
rating from an escape from 1 to 10?
Kapsky.
With that beard, negative 10.
Kapsakid.
What are your opinions on his
Sharon's in a cave. There has to be a cave in there.
Pardon?
Right? That's kind of the.
What is your opinion on his bald, shiny head?
I think you should keep it hidden for as long as he possibly can.
Do you think he would be more attractive with her?
I think he was more attractive when he had hair,
Nice. This is good.
but with his
And also, the
now,
greatest thing
he's
is
less attractive.
we didn't lose
Have you seen
that much. We didn't lose. We lost since the the VOD started, but at the same time, it's okay.
What did you think about it? Did you laugh?
No, I did not. I think you should wear a toupee, because honestly,
Because we lost 4 minutes.
I know this is fake, but like someone was spreading a rumor that he runs lemons on his head to try and make his hair grow, and that's just the funniest thing to think about.
No.
So this we did already. I feel like there's a boss here, and the boss is supposed to be a ghost named Dragon.
Keemstar just looks at you and he's like, I was just rubbing lemons on my head to make my hair grow. Like,
No
I would
way,
not-
Death Right Bird.
That'd be so funny.
I mean, as funny as it
It's a cool boss.
Time ago.
However, we fought him so much, and I know what to
Let me
do.
ask you, what would
DLC
you,
or not?
What would you say was his best pickup line in that whole incident?
Dude, what the his best, like that he could actually.
I'm using the wrong potion.
Like,
No, like best is, and it's absolutely humiliating that he said it.
More of great news.
There's so many I know. It's
He actually attacked his friends.
part was like actually that did
Oh
something
my
like,
God.
but I would say like the one with the donut and like it's just the glazed donut part was like
Damn. But it's a good way. Okay, so now
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna check out something,
Glazed donut.
and that could be super cool.
who said that even. Well, I have to say I didn't watch still you did release like a film called After, right?
What did I do?
Say it again, sir.
You did release the full call after. I only saw the one where you
Are you done?
Yeah,
phone
after
because
the
I asked
fact,
you?
I released the full call, and then I released the full call because there's parts where he admitted like that he struck Gracelet's channel down. He's like a small creator like myself.
I know her.
Yeah, something fucked
And
up there.
He admits that that Becky shaving her head was scripted, that Wings isn't coming back. He admits that he doesn't actually have proof of me myself doxing anyone. So it ruins his credibility on the
Nice.
fact of why he banned me from the server and from anyone talking about me in the community and interacting with me. It ruins any credibility he had in the situation.
Shit, I need to watch that because it's like there's something. I honestly kind of like don't really care about the whole kind of legal side of things with Keemstar. I I just like to make fun of him because I don't know. I just find it funny. It's like my little guilty pleasure. So, is there like something else that to make
Damn.
fun of him for
Boom.
on that call aside from that other video that you posted? Or
I mean, there's a million different things to make fun of Keemstar for. Well, the biggest takeaway from the call is just the hypocrisy. He bans anyone from talking to me for the last 3 months, but then turns around and calls me and now wants to glaze my face with his cum. Like, really?
okay, dude, come on.
Damn.
What was the reason that he supposedly banned you then from the
There's a
server?
bunch of different reasons. Every time he'd make a reason and it would get picked apart, he would make up a new reason. So it started with...
I didn't really have a chance.
I was being looked into Discord, and then I proved that was wrong. And then he was like, oh, she was banned because she didn't do her job well enough. And then I was like, okay, how come for the last month of my work, you would praise me constantly live on air about how good of a job I was doing? Like, why would you lie about that? That makes no sense. And then it became, oh, you're a mass doxer and you're not safe for the community because you dox Brantley's family. But in that phone call, he says that someone in my server doxed Brantley's family. And even then, now mind you, I have a public server. Anyone can join my server. So he said someone in my server doxed Brantley.
Good.
And I said, no, like...
This is stuff that I taught.
He's like, well, I have proof.
Yeah, it's definitely bothering me because the phone is kind of like shit.
All your knowledge is in one place. It's a happy place.
It's a good place.
It's a nice place. Where customer experience solutions are so seamless.
Kristen Bell, baby.
But I don't know where it is.
Kristen Bell's been in way more than just that, though.
And in the past,
She was amazing in a good place, but it wasn't that. It was a good show, I guess.
On one of the low-cast shows, well working.
Wasn't the greatest thing I saw.
That I was a doxer in order for them to stop talking to me due to the rule Keem had in place, and no proof was provided to them because there is no proof because I have never doxed anyone. And this video just goes to show that he changes the narrative in order to fit what he wants the outcome
There you
to
go.
be, no matter who it hurts.
Going back to Kingstar and the whole Gooning situation, right? Was he also on video when you were showing him your booba?
The beginning, no. The end, yes. Near the end, when he wanted me to masturbate on call, he joined back in his studio and turned his camera on. The whole first 2-3 hours, he had his camera off the whole time.
Do you think he was
I
being,
had my camera on. Pardon?
do you think he was
Wow, that's good. 2 more shots.
I honestly have no idea, but I'm starting to think so.
I think 100%.
Fuck you, dude.
I mean, the kind of things he said, like me being a guy, I am 100% sure he was definitely not thinking with his head when he was talking to you. He was definitely with his dick on his hand.
And the other thing too is he contradicts himself in that call. He starts the call with saying Brantley's okay with it and that she's in the room, but then when we hang up, leave for like I think it was about 45 minutes to an hour before he called me back. And when he called me back, he said, he starts it with, oh, Brantley was pretending to sleep, listening to our call. We kind of fought for a little bit, talked about you, and now I have permission to see your titties. Oh, but the first time he said Brantley was in the room, so he contradicts his own story.
It's the stuff. It's the stuff. Yeah, I'm nervous because I'm afraid that's gonna happen again. We fixed it, however.
Yes, he says in the video.
Mm-mm.
On the long one, what do you mean? The call?
Yeah, on the long one, he says that Brantley and I
Hungry.
twice a month hook up with other women, and he said it during fat camp as well.
Yeah, the fuck.
So he's a cuck.
He's the one. I never said that they were in an open relationship. I just said that that's what he's claiming. But then he goes on one time and says, no, we're not, even though he got accused by Boogie for being in an open relationship. So he goes back on it a lot. I'm not sure exactly what's true. All I know is that he says in that exact call, quote for quote, that him and Brantley hook up with another female once or twice a month.
That's a lot.
So, yeah, it's in my opinion, it was kind of so the whole
It's just tough. It's really tough.
trick that they after like this whole shit.
This isn't the boss yesterday, but at least the boss yesterday, like for example, the dragon.
He was just coping and trying to look himself like good. One of the
With the bosses,
from the
it's a bit more complex
said something like, yeah, it's rude
because you're like, okay, well,
to make me come across as insecure.
you're not supposed to be there yet. The whole peak, Jack Peak, I wasn't supposed to be there. Just when I'm supposed to be there.
Insecure guy because not only he was like saying stuff that it was obviously not what actually happened.
I'm gonna be able to do 12 and 13 pretty fast today.
All of his employees
If I do 12 and 13, I'm gonna be happy
fun of him, but you could see that
because tomorrow's gonna be Bell
talked about it before.
and
What kind of jokes to make the situation not so bad. So I don't know.
and 15 gonna be what? I don't know.
He's insecure.
Oh, 100%. A man does not care about their looks that much and not be insecure. Like, truthfully. I think he
I love
that once he cut me out of his
fried chicken.
community, that it would create an issue with a lot of people leaving Woke Live, which is why he said he was proud with the fact that people stuck with me, stuck out of the call. And I think if he wasn't insecure and wasn't worried about it, he would have never made that.
So what I think happened is possibly.
You can't follow
Oh.
this, you can't.
Sorry guys, I'm a bit.
distract her or
Imagine.
get out of our server.
Imagine if you're recording something and it doesn't work. It's always a fear, right?
I would be about him. He never shows us how, so that tells you he's insecure, considering he tries his very hardest not to show it.
Did you notice though that after the
My
Wings
apologies.
incident, he started to show he said more often? I don't know if you
I
watched
didn't.
it, but
Yeah, I don't watch the content,
okay.
to be honest.
Noise.
So basically after that he started to like there was this thing that happened where Becky she
50.
had to shave her head before you know that and he was like taking his hat off after that and he made another guy that goes by the name of Rastov I think he also made him like shave his head and he also like showed his bald head a couple of times on that time so it's kind of like he's embracing finally after all of these years that he's bald so which is kind of funny if you ask me.
Yeah,
One.
I mean, way to stick to it. He's good at spinning things. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
I'm already on that. I want to go to die.
About your time at Queens, how was it for you and all that?
Working
Okay, so
for
this is
Queens
boring.
was very hectic.
To the largest and the short man.
Super anxious. So I opened TickNote, used the AI agent Shadow to simulate the questions. It recorded my answers, analyzed my speaking flaws, and gave me better ways to respond. It is honestly like having a smart interview coach in my pocket.
Okay.
I have been really taken advantage of.
10.
Nick Stone, alright. My kindness and my help to others has really been exploited for everything it could be exploited for. Sometimes the best way to get rid of people is shine a spotlight on them.
I have to say,
Now everyone
the New Talk yesterday was a big, like,
Nick Stone, this lawsuit
that was a good stuff to do.
would be absolutely bulletproof. Everything you had was from me. Guys, I have morals and I care about people and we do the right thing. Kind of like a good guy. Kind
Damn.
of softy. Nick Stone.
Hey guys, Bobrowski here, coming in again with another video. Gamers, these have been a very hectic couple of days, huh? Kim's already outdid himself this time. Look, I know you guys don't
Ooh,
like Becky
ooh,
that
that was
much, but I
close.
mean, who could blame you? The woman just up massively, not only backstabbing his fans and co-workers, but also giving Keemstar the biggest W he will get this year. But let's stop for a moment here, and let's take into consideration that by being angry at Becky, you are by default siding with evil demon Keemstar. Is that really what you want? Anyway, so while this whole shit was happening, I was talking to Becky Boop because she was having a huge crisis, and she was sewer slide baiting everywhere, and I mean, imagine dying because of Keemstar Keemstar. That would be like the worst shit ever. So I assume
Nice.
many others tried to make her come back to her senses. The point is that during our conversation, she asked me if it was a good
I
idea
got
to make
13.
a short video addressing what happened and telling people she would log off for a while. Well, I told her that if she wanted to do this, it needed to be a video where she just apologizes to her fans, says that she's going to be gone for a while, and that's it, because otherwise, Keemstar would use this for content on local live. So Becky did make that video, and it was about 6 minutes long, and she mostly did what we talked about. But Keemstar, being the drama-loving demon that he is, went on to make a full stream about the situation. He reacted to the video and somehow managed to make the whole situation about himself, and also made his idiot fans believe that he was the victim in all of this. So because here at Dabrowski we are only interested in the truth, we are going to dissect this lousy attempt of manipulation, and we will see that Keemstar is not the victim
Good.
of the situation, and that the guy is just a huge turd.
Isn't it nice when things are as good as gold? You know, when your face
Good.
is always
Boom.
nice. And
We did really good this one.
perfect.
If I'm gonna win, it's gonna be this one.
Dating matches always match there. Well, hello. And all your friends arrived right on.
Got 9 left. I got lucky.
As for your investments,
All about range, knowing what's good and what's not good.
it was as good as gold.
I have been
Ghost and Call. Wow.
advantage of. All right, my kindness
That's
and my
huge.
help to others has really been exploited. For
So I'm gonna do
everything
this because I know there's nothing there.
You know, sometimes in this world you'll bend over backwards. and
Great
you'll
Kirk's
try
brain-
so hard
Brain
to
pan.
help someone when you just don't need to.
Yep, that's a real clip. That's
What is that?
This guy really started his show trying to gaslight people into believing he is the good guy in this whole situation. I don't know how stupid his fans have to be to even consider believing any of what this guy is saying.
When I started Local Live, this was about my business knowledge.
Millennia.
Seeing a path for
Retain not but the power to resist charms.
That's what it was about. Every Reynolds, welcome to Cash Cow. I knew that I could do a podcast with these guys, and they could monetize the hate that they can get.
What if I did this, but I did the also the sleeping?
And then once I got into this game, and once, you know, we had proven success, you know, part of it is like helping them and showing them and the joy I get from teaching people the knowledge I have in this business, right? Part of it is that, but the other part is generally, I just want to see people do good.
Yeah, right. More like the other part is the 50% cut you take out their earnings. And I mean, yeah, nobody blames Keemstar for that. It's all business for him, and that's alright. But coming here and trying to make people believe that you do all of this out of the goodness of your heart, get down. Got it, you did.
I celebrate when some of my hosts are making crazy money, you know, and that they can do this for a job. I celebrate when the people around me win, and if you
That's
go
super important.
through my history, you'll see I have always done that. I've used the clout, you know, the fame that I've got from the entertainment business to build
This is
people,
Blade of Rana, super
to
cool.
shout people out, build them up, and then if I saw bad people, then I would do the opposite.
You mean people like Fizz behind the camera? I mean, I did not see you trying taking that guy down. We all know he's a huge piece of shit, and still, not only you decide to but you also decide to actively work
I
with
hate-
others also Fergie and Wings and many other shady people that you take under your wing. So again, lies.
This woman has taken an insane toll
Oh my god.
on me and this community for a long time. Doing, well, there's not a better word for it, and I don't use this word lightly, but being evil. You know?
Sorry guys.
I'm sorry, but what else do you call it, right? She's
We lost
just
this.
evil. She does evil
I'm already
things.
recording.
Selfish, manipulating, lying, and just evil.
Yo, there is no way this dude is being for real right
Give me
now.
a sec.
Anyone else finds it incredibly hilarious listening to Keemstar calling someone else evil? I mean, this
5,
dude
4.
made the devil himself shit his pants. And I mean, let's not forget that this dude that's calling
'Kay.
that woman evil is the same.
There might be a problem with X recorder. Okay, this doesn't work. I need to make sure it's working. Just fuck it. Okay.
Becky, welcome to Lolcow, Queens.
By the way, I just noticed something about that. Gimster might
Ah,
not
so it's
know
working.
this
Yes,
stuff, but
good.
he
Okay.
does have street
So,
smarts
because we
he
died-
already sent other people to shave her head, so he would never be caught in frame doing that. What a
See?
clever little bastard.
2:11. We lost 1 minute. That's not a big deal.
In the week leading
Noise,
up
noise,
to
noise.
Fat Camp, she set out to destroy Fat Camp.
39:24.
This was literally
Good.
her plan.
Perfect. So now we're looking
She
for
was
the
going to
item we just received.
come up with any
I kind of want to see what it does if I use the Rune of Mikela.
And again, Becky's
The
like
charm of Saint
biggest
Trina.
stars at this time, right? She is one of the biggest people in the LCU. By her not going to Fat Camp, it literally ruins Fat Camp. I know nobody else believes that, and you
Horn
probably
Warrior.
don't believe that to this day. But I knew that she was one of the very important people that had to be there, just like Wings, Boogie, Tina, and Mike.
I don't know what it is.
It got to the point where she was like, "I'm not."
You know what I know?
And it was very apparent at
That the
this
thing broke.
point that it was all manipulation. It was all designed.
Maybe it's the talisman. Who knows?
When we launched Fat Camp, it was a wild success.
Maybe it's the talisman.
We got thousands and thousands of dollars of donations.
It could
from you
be.
guys and views. We put on some amazing shows, and it became very clear that Lolcow Queens did not need Becky.
Again, lies. Fat Camp was a complete disaster. The content was
Okay, good.
absolute dog shit. The views were nothing compared to the first trip.
Okay.
The only moment that kinda went viral was Wings almost being the shit of Keemstar and then attacking his own wife. And if you don't believe me, here's Keemstar himself admitting to Fat Camp being a huge L.
Company look bad, making me look like a fucking liar, making me look like shit. So I was obviously upset about that. And guess what? The show
I don't know what it
must
is.
go on. Me and Boogie are left there to still do the show without him. All right? Yep. I've taken L after L after L. All right? Now I don't.
Let's see
have
what it is.
my
What it is.
co-host. All right?
Yeah, I want to try the Saint Trina without.
When it's all said and done, and I pay him per the contract that we have, and I have to give him a severance bonus after everything he fucking did. Do you know how much money I'm making this for March? 0.
But Keemstar
This
would
could
not
be.
stop there, and he would keep lying through his teeth.
But I didn't care because I knew better. I am not a victim of my own success. Not one bit.
There you go.
With Kristen's help, we built our platform.
Spirit
not just for
Glaive.
customers, but anticipate them.
Glaive is usually
We
a
built our employees,
knife.
that means they always know the next best action, automation, workflow, snack break, all orchestrated on one unified
So because
That
Once she realized the mistakes,
we got the
that she
spirit
made,
sword.
she knew she couldn't do this by herself. That she would need a lot of support. But she wasn't getting it. When it came to like April and early May,
Broken Rune.
she was not getting any support from the fans. The donos were way down. And I would call Becky and be like, Becky, stop dogging me. Stop dogging the LCU. You're not hurting my feelings. But you don't understand that a big portion of the fans are not fans of you. They're not fans of Tina. They're not fans of Queens. They're fans of the LCU as a whole.
Lolcow
The whole
universe.
thing, all the shows, the whole community.
LCU, MCU, Marvel,
LCU,
Comic
they're not
Universe.
gonna support you.
Again, lies. This dude acted this way against Becky 100% because she hurt his feelings, and he's just a vindictive asshole. And I know that this is this way
Good.
because the guy has like zero tolerance for criticism. I mean, let's take my channel as an example. I have heard rumors that Keemstar hates me and says that I'm slandering him.
Ooh, look
because
at this,
he
look
called
at
me
this.
an evil demon. Like, bruh, Keemstar, I'm talking to you right now. Do you really think I believe that you are an evil demon for real? I know you have to deal with delusional people all day, but come on, man. Don't you know what satire is? Holy shit. And on top of that, now I also have been told that apparently he's coming after me because supposedly I went too far, like painting him like this evil guy, and I don't know what the else. I mean, bro must be the
I feel like this is it, right?
During this stage, May and June, Becky starts hyper-focusing on Mary, Nick Stone, Suffa Horse.
I met a gal.
Overnight, she turned into Nightmare and like locale test, you know. Instantly, overnight, she starts developing this cult. And again, in case you're one of the cult members, this would be May and June. May and June. This is the time period.
Bro, this is just hilarious. There's no way this guy is accusing someone else of
The
random cult.
significant dagger.
A guy that makes people shave their heads as a humiliation ritual to be part of his company. Come on, bro. There's no way this dude's being for real right now.
That's when she hatched the plan
Oh, look at this.
that she's gonna have this parasocial relationship with these top donators. And she starts adding them on Discord.
Now we can actually equip. So let's see what we want. We can actually equip the. Nice. Dismiss
Nothing
crypt.
entertaining is going on, right?
So I want to see the dagger.
You're constantly pandering to whales in her chat. Tina gets exhausted
Healer.
during this time. Tina stops engaging at all.
Pike.
Because who the wants to sit there and listen
Swift
to your
Seer. Is that it?
just non-stop, just Nick Stone, you know what I mean? That was all the content.
Holy shit, Gimstar is giving me my Christmas gift, bro. The number of contradictions in this response is hilarious, dude. Let's take a look at what
Vulgar.
Gimstar does when some retard gives him money.
The internet does not give a shit.
Warning,
Money if you
warning, Locale Live has gotten another pay pig. This is not a drill. There is another pay pig.
Let's go, Mr. Mac. You're not gonna
Warning,
sue
warning,
Senators.
Locale Live has gotten another pay pig. This is not a drill. There is another pay pig.
Nice.
Cringe. Anyway, like I said, absolutely hilarious listening to this guy making all these points and then being able to counter each and every one of them. And honestly, I'm not even digging that deep. I know if I would be able to counter every single word he says. But man, I'm too lazy for that.
She broke the NDA
Good.
multiple times. She defamed me.
The Saint.
slandered me to get our employees to quit.
I will do all of the Guardian
And
after again.
hired them, the ones that she got to quit, to do a competing network that was a direct copy of the LCU.
You're good, bro.
This lawsuit would be absolutely bulletproof. And we've saved everything and documented everything, but I have no interest in suing anyone.
As much as I think that
Good.
Gimstar is an absolute idiot and a complete moron, if there's something he's good at, he's suing people and winning. So you know for a fact that Becky dodged a big ass bullet here. And I mean, I have to admit he does have a point here, at least with the part where she copied Gimstar's format. The rest of
Look at
things,
this, look at
man,
this.
he's just being a big baby that can't take no criticism.
But then she betrayed all those people for $2,500. It's insane.
Must be something
Once
else,
she
right?
realized the gig is up, she blocked me. Full on blocked me. Via text. It was devastating. This is what she had to say. She says, last words I'll ever say to you. This is how you killed Etika. Okay. Well, let's just stop there for a minute.
Gilbert. Ooh, the
This is
ashes
not
are
the
nice.
first time Becky has made this claim that I killed Etika.
Which you did.
She also said this to Tina, and Tina leaked that. For those that don't know, Etika was a friend of mine.
Wasn't.
Who had a complete mental breakdown. I didn't know he was having a mental breakdown. And when I interviewed him, he was talking about simulation theory, and I was explaining to him that you can't believe in simulation theory because if you do, then you have no reason to live. If you truly believe this, then this is all a game that there's no point. About 5 weeks after that, his mental health really started declining.
As long as this suck, I wasn't supposed to die here, but it's okay.
In his suicide video, he gave me a shout out, said he loved me. After he passed away, some of my biggest enemies on the internet blamed that interview for the reason, and it's just not true. It's not true. I was heartbroken over that.
Again, as much as I think that Keemstar is a tool, I do have to say that it has been already proven that Keemstar has nothing to do with what Erika did, and even Erika's mother and also his girlfriend came out to say not to blame Keemstar, so it was kind of scummy of Betty bringing that guy's name, one of you between her and Keemstar. Either that or she didn't do her research.
His mother came out, sent me a text that she wanted me to share with the public, that she didn't blame me at all, that Attica was a big fan of me and fan of Dromler, and that
Nice.
no. His girlfriend came out and defended me. It's just simply not true. It's just not. But what does
I don't know if I can get this item anywhere else.
People does this and says shit like this. Instead of her taking accountability of the horrible shit that she has done, she resorts to shit like this. Baiting the sewer slide, if you will. But she said, last words I'll ever say to you, this is how you killed Etika. You actually are the fucking devil. You have no soul, and you are legitimately a psychopath. I could have ended myself tonight over this, and in your sick brain, you think I deserve it.
Again, it's hilarious seeing Keemstar say that someone else is evil, but anyway, I understand that Becky was upset, but sending those messages to Keemstar and bringing up Erika was something pretty stupid to do, because you know for a fact that Keemstar is a pig that would use this against you.
But that was clearly suicide baiting. But that's just wild. I mean, you think that this may have been a learning lesson for Becky
Fuck.
around find out, moment. Where she could just acknowledge her wrongdoings and move on.
I'm gonna have to leave soon.
Now it's everybody that's upset with her because she lied and manipulated them and scammed them. Now it's we want her to off herself or something. And that's just not true. It's not. It's not. If anything remotely like that happens,
I'm so desperate that I'm eating.
devastated and heartbroken. Nobody wants that.
I mean, I
Disgusting.
think it doesn't really matter how much you dislike someone, there's just no justification for anyone wanting other people to off themselves. So this time I would believe this demon in that he doesn't want that to happen to anyone. Anyway, after all that, Keemstar would start responding to Becky's video.
I think she saw that I was about to go live, and she deleted that video.
Good.
But we got a copy, and we're gonna watch it. This was uploaded roughly an hour ago, and she
Roughly.
has this to say. Again, this is a deleted video.
Hey guys, a lot of people have been asking me to speak out on recent events, but the past day or two have been
We know that this is where I'm supposed to go.
I was
Yeah, I get it. It sucks to lose. Sorry if I sound like a 5-year-old or something, but you started it. You started it. You did all this dumb shit, and finally we fought back.
So first of all, that is not a deleted video. As you can see here, the video is still up there. So again, lying to his mails to make himself look good. And then I don't know what the hell is he talking about. If anything, he started all of this by bringing her to the company and then taking her back when he made her shave her head.
have been excruciatingly painful for me. I was betrayed on
Dre, love words.
so many levels by business partners, by people I trusted. Where Keem has been in their ear all along, and they're nasty, disgusting people. And Keem was not able to
Say Trina.
Cool.
Okay, Manhat is
Purpose-driven, flexible,
strategic,
comprehensive,
easy,
future-proof,
oh, I'll just do it,
scalable,
adaptable.
welcoming.
Okay. A bit of a test. A bit of a test. Yes, we have those words to hear. So what is that test? Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. Any charm? This first one is actually quite nice. So it didn't work, but at least we tried it. At least. Okay, I'll make it out. The reason why His body is so mysterious to me. Like, when did he separate himself with Trina? Now, we're gonna be doing this cave. And that's it. I meant to go. And I'll show you what I have to do today. I have time. There's not that much. 56, 20. My pouches. There's crickets outside. You can actually hear them. So there you go.
I was not able to compete with you at the business level. Everything you had was from me. What are you saying? What are you saying?
Yeah, I gotta give this one to Kumsar. That was a pretty stupid thing to say. Like, the name of her show,
Holy
her
shit.
network, and her content in general is just a washed down version of what Kumsar does at the LCU. That was definitely a dumb thing to say.
Becky, everyone has seen the truth now. Now is not a time to continue the manipulation because literally no one's gonna fall for it anymore. Like, people are done falling for this nonsense. Now is the time for accountability. Accountability for what you've done wrong, and then start over fresh. Alright? I can't see
Didn't work.
legitimately being like, let me go be a fan of Becky Boo without there being some accountability. You know, Boogie's been able to rebuild his career. You know, I've been through multiple controversies.
So now we're trying to...
There's a
Oh yeah, what I need to do tonight is super simple. We're doing this, and then we're doing this.
You can't just skip this.
If I have time, I possibly will do this.
You got to admit what you did if that's wrong. It's common sense.
Am I the only one that finds this whole thing ironic? It's really funny seeing Kim start talk about going through controversies and taking accountability for stuff.
This is a shortcut back.
Let's
Okay.
just stop and think about it for a moment. Is Kim really that relevant? I mean, sure, to those 3,000 people that tune in every day to watch him, he must be relevant. But outside of that little echo chamber he built himself, known as the LCU, nobody gives a flying fuck about Kim anymore. I must be the only one talking about the evil deeds this guy has been doing as of late. Imagine if he would still be mainstream, how extra cancelled he would be. He made multiple people shave their head to be part of his community. There has been a bunch of sexual harassment cases inside of his Discord.
Bro, are you...
People constantly crying due to the working conditions, shady contracts,
Are you kidding me?
I mean, bro, this dude would get
This is
absolutely
so caca.
if anyone else outside of his bubble would start talking about it.
You know,
Okay, I understand why,
I
but
like playing
still,
a bad guy. It's true. I've always played a bad guy on the internet, right? But if you look at my
that's
actions,
tough, dude. Go upper level key. Ooh.
kind of a softie. But oh boy, do I like playing a villain.
So my question is this.
Becky, it's like the exact opposite. You do dumb shit. You are crazy. You are
Nice, it works.
But you play this nice person with morals and this and that. It's like the exact opposite of me.
I think I would have died if I
It's
jumped.
wild. You've been running the BBU like the only way it really clicks like you run the BBU like a woman named Karen, head of HR. You know, you come on there and you're like, guys, I have morals and I care about people. And
You guys remember in the first part of the DLC, we did a very similar chilling perfume bottle. That's so nice. There's possibly a perfume bottle for every single element.
So boring. It's part of the reason why Queen started to die. Is because you were playing that character and pandering to the Marys, the Suffolk horses, the Nick Stones, and the Nemo
Frozen
Raiders.
maggots.
You're the exact opposite of me.
Damn, dude, the gaslighting on this dude is out of the freaking charts. Keemstar being a good guy. I mean, in what
I don't know.
universe is this dude living, man? By the way, being called the exact opposite of Keemstar must have been the nicest thing he had to say to Becky. That's like a big ass compliment.
Okay.
I will be okay. But not because somebody like Savage or anybody like King Dynasty even have a shred of decency.
That's not true. Okay, this is not true. This is not true. She's now trying to tell her fans over there that I don't have a shredded
Boom.
decency. That is not true.
Shredder. That was the word I was looking for.
In fact, now the night that we did the big reveal, you know, Becky was kicked out or whatever. That night, I was drunk, and me and Becky did have a conversation, and I was acting like my shit didn't stink. I was on cloud
Good.
nine, bro. My ego was out of control, right? And I was just playing a cool cat on the phone, like, yeah, dude. Like, you know, I didn't yell, I didn't scream or whatever. And I don't even remember really those conversations.
Dude, so this guy again tries to
Look at this. This is so cool.
by saying that he does have decency, only to contradict himself seconds after. So we're blaming alcohol now for you being a piece of shit then, because that is a stupid ass move. I mean, we all have seen that this guy is constantly drunk. I mean, are we really going to believe that the only moments he drinks are when he's live? This guy must have a white claw for breakfast every fucking day, dude. Anyway, so the rest of Keemstar's response was just trash. A lot of deflecting, calling Becky out for not taking accountability, when Keemstar himself is like the king of not taking accountability. And well, he just kept trying to gaslight everybody.
Could be an
By the
item.
way, he's still right into Becky and
No,
trying
but
to
okay.
get unblocked. Actually insane behavior. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave it at that for today, so you know what to do. Subscribe, like, and comment, and go drop a sub on my other channel before I finally end it all. Like always, a big thank you to our members for supporting this garbage channel. Anyway, I'm the Big Dabrowski. Take care, and I'm out.
Big Lebowski. What a good movie.
Nick Stone.
How do you plan for a world that
Another
keeps
question. Oh.
accelerating? How do you solve today's technology needs?
Bit of a maze, huh?
Tomorrow's are just around the corner.
Bit of a
How do you
maze.
stay current?
However, in
Focused on the future amid constant distractions and fleeting trends. At Polera, we're the driving force behind our clients' momentum. Momentum built and sustained.
okay, what a bunch of ads, bro. What is going on here?
Protect the things that
There's so
matter.
many of them.
Get a free home insurance quote from Square One in less than 5 minutes. Would you like some more? Yes. Yeah. Please. Right up to the top.
But
Editing used to be a task. Now, it's just a talk. Or type whatever you imagine. Say it. See it. Meet Cece, the first editing agent you can simply talk to.
Sissy, how are you? Changing my life, dude.
I can listen to the 911 call, but Bridget already told me she called the cops and lied. Don't talk to the cops. Now keep in mind, I think when she was sober and going through a divorce with Mike, currently going through a
call it tibia.
So I'm sorry, I gotta use common sense in the situation. Don't talk to the cops. So, and I find it crazy that, you know, there's these people in comment section saying I'm gonna spin it when clearly these people are spinning it. I mean, that's spinning it. If I'm supposed to believe all women, I'm gonna believe when Bridget tells me she lied. I mean, that's spinning it. And people are saying that the police report confirms he hit her twice, but it's a police report. So Bridget is saying that he hit her, and then Mike is saying I hit her. Then of course the police report's gonna say that, right? Yeah. By the way, I am monetizing this. Hand to me, please.
Hey guys, Dabrowski here, coming in again with another video. So once again,
Look at this, look at all the bodies, holy. This is so nice.
No, I'm not talking about Boogie 2988. As you all know by now, yesterday the grip behind the camera situation got a new chapter. Not honestly,
Good.
kind of popping
Good.
up. It's still corner of the internet we found ourselves right now. So of course, Kimser had no other choice but to first try and calm down his cult members. And because there were some people making videos
Lower level, that's so cool.
he had no other choice but to respond to the allegations of covering up for Mike's crimes. And to be quite honest with you,
Good.
it would have been better just ignoring the whole thing because his attempt at fixing this was just astronomically pathetic.
I can talk about it now just so we can move on. Okay, we can talk about it now. But then we're gonna talk about it again in an hour or so.
Boom.
Yeah. Look, when I found out about the kid behind the camera domestic situation, I found out about it a good 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks after it actually
Boom.
took place.
Had a lot of health.
Shot, and I called Mike right away. And when I called Mike, Mike was on the phone with Bridget on speaker, and I heard Mike's point of view and Bridget's point of view. And what I was told is Mike got drunk for like the first time at Fat Camp, right? And he decided that him and his wife, ex-wife, Bridget, would drink and have a good time. Now Bridget, when she's sober, doesn't care that Mike is hooking up with other women. But in this drunken episode that they were having,
One.
she looked at his phone, saw he was talking to other girls, right? This is a story that they're both telling me, right? And she lost her mind. Started going crazy, started saying horrible shit to him, evil shit to him. And Mike stormed out of the house, left the house, and
That's a
Bridget
crackpot.
called the cops and lied to the cops that Mike was hitting her and all
I mean, the jar is super cool. There's a possibility that he saw the people that are playing are making the game, hit the DLC. They saw how popular the jar were.
Hooking up with multiple women. There's just no fucking way I'm believing that. Anyway, he also mentions that Mike left the house and that Bridget called the cops, which according to what we have heard is not even true because Bridget was outside the whole time during the phone call. So already from the beginning, this is fucking bullshit.
and lied to the cops that Mike was hitting her and all this other stuff. Then I was told that Mike came in the house and was like, "What's going on?" Bridget was telling Mike that she called the cops and she's on the phone with the cops. And when the cops come, they asked Mike if he hit her, and he goes, "Take me to jail. If she wants me arrested, then I'll be arrested." And they're like, "Well, did you hit her?" He goes, "I hit her like 50 times." You know? So that's what Trump Mike is fucking. Don't talk to the cops. So, but he was being sarcastic. Like, "Oh, I hit her like a 50 times. Don't talk to the cops. Now keep in mind, they're both sober.
Okay.
Here he is now.
Hi, I'm just trying to make sense of all this data.
Should be okay.
Just get Saspaya.
That's fine. No.
Oh, wow. The quickest way from a billion points of data.
Colossal.
Point of view. Saspaya. Create your custom insurance package with the only unbundled home insurance in Canada. That means protecting only what's most important to you. Oh, and saving money in the process. Get your policy in 5 minutes at square1.ca.
3 weeks, 2 weeks after the fact, telling me this on the phone.
Nice.
Okay.
What does being sober has to do with anything? It actually makes it look way worse because they knew they fucked up, and when they came back to their senses, they were trying to do everything possible to cover this shit up. And
Yeah,
by the way,
I
instead of Rich having this absolute nobody saying that you should not talk to the cops, it seems that Kimster is training his new pet very well.
Then, Bridget apparently sent a letter
As far as I know, everything's being dropped when Mike goes to court. It was supposed to like 10 days. Yeah, it's like 10 days. Mike was supposed to have this all dropped like I think 2 weeks ago. Almost a month ago. Yeah. And I know like one call got released. I have not heard it, but if it's Bridget saying Mike hit her, then that's the story I heard. Because that's what she did. She called 911.
It's not lose the runes.
Classic Kimster talking out of his ass without even listening to the actual piece of evidence in this whole story. Let's remember that this dude spent hours defending that other creep on stream based off only on what he told him. And Kimster
I got so lucky
is
here.
the absolute idiot that he is, run with that story calling everyone stupid when in the end he's the one that ended up looking like a complete tool. And still is, because now that we have seen what we have seen, creep behind the camera looks guilty as hell.
Drunk indeed. It's
Good.
call the cops. Can I be very controversial here? I don't really care. If you can cancel me, I got liar ties on my face. I'm the kind of person that always says, believe the victim. And when the victim told me that she was drunk and being vindictive and
Duff.
she was just trying to get the guy in trouble because she was mad that he was freaking out the women, I believe her. Well, I believe her when she tells me that she lied.
There could be something there.
That's what she did. When she wrote a statement to the court saying I lied to the freaking cops, I'm gonna believe her. I'm sorry. Does that make me the asshole? Maybe I'm the asshole.
Just when I thought Boogie couldn't be more stupid, this guy has to be the biggest pile of human garbage ever to exist. The way he's twisted
And
his
a fire.
logic for it to fit this retarded narrative he's trying to push is fucking insane. So you're saying that you believe the victim when they lied to the police because in my opinion, most likely this is what somebody told her to do, or because she's just too stupid to understand what just happened to her. Let's remember this is the same woman that
Sure.
eventually got at the age of 15 by this dude, and now we are supposed to selectively believe the lying to the cops part, but not the part where she
Holy, that's huge.
and let's not forget that this piece of lard is the same person that a couple of weeks ago was screaming his lungs out, saying the exact opposite to what he's saying now when the whole say Sudan situation was happening.
And I hope you fucking do. After the way I heard this sucker mother treating saying, on the day I joined fucking Nerds as their manager, she was bawling her fucking eyes out, and this motherfucker's in the background screaming at her. On what planet have you ever heard?
I have no clue what I do.
He's just helping me. On what planet has screaming at a crying woman ever fucking helped them and never?
Isn't it nice when
Sheesh.
things are good as gold? You know,
So maybe over here.
it's always nice. And your usual? Perfect. If dating matches always
I'm
match
thinking
up-
this is good.
Oh, hello.
See the number of ads? Insane.
All your friends arrived right on.
Yeah, a little bit of a maze, right?
Fucking will! And by the way, I seen the bruises on your fucking arms thing. I saw the bruises on your fucking arms. Several people did. And I fucking know. I fucking know the truth. You defend him like he abuses you. You defend him like you're afraid to go to sleep with him mad at you at night. That's how you fucking defend him. You defend him like a rabid fucking dog. It's one thing to defend your
Rabid dog doesn't defend anybody.
It's another to defend your man like you're fucking afraid of him. Because I believe you are. I believe you're terrified of him. And the way he treats other hosts in this LCU, and the way he treats people on that Discord is a fraction of how shitty he treats you. Then he is a piece of shit.
God, dude, Boogie's such a huge imbecile. I mean, there are people that over the years contradict themselves on shit they say, but this guy does not need
Good.
years. He contradicts himself all the time, sometimes within hours of having said something.
I don't know what the sweep. The other people are like, somebody else is saying that Bridget might be sweeping. She's in the middle of a divorce. I don't know if you've ever met the divorced woman.
For a fact. Whoa, Orange Arm plus 2. Damn, that's huge.
If there was any truth to it, I don't think Bridget would hesitate to throw him under the bus. Well, if it was truthful and Mike really did hit her, I think when she was sober and going through a divorce with Mike, currently going through a divorce, I think she would be pretty adamant that Mike hit her. You know? But she's not saying that. So I'm sorry, I gotta use common sense in the situation.
Common sense is the one thing that Keemstar seems to lack since he was born. Actually, you know what? Let me show you what the common sense
Inner
Keemstar
meat,
applied
that's
in
perfect.
this situation looks like.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit.
Yeah, I got that, Oh, hi, Mark.
Tried to get Keemstar to listen to the call, but the evil demon would ignore the chat because he probably knew there was no way he could whistle his way out of it once the call was played.
Have to listen to the 911 call. She is scared of the call, and this situation is worse than Jordy. That's I mean, that's quite a statement. I can listen to the 911 calls, but Bridget already told me she called the cops and lied. So, I don't know what you want me to do with that. I saw you personally lie. Yeah. I haven't listened to the call. I can listen to the call, and my mind will completely change if I hear Mike hitting her on the call. I can tell you that much. Oh, 100%.
Insane. Anyway, after that,
Good.
Keemstar would try to call out the chat because they were saying that the evil Gnome and Boogie were trying to spin the situation, and then Keemstar would say that the chat is trying to spin it only to make a complete fool out of himself by actually trying to spin the situation only moments after having said that.
Good. Boom.
And I find it crazy that, there's these people in comment section saying, I'm going to spin it, when clearly these people are spinning it. I mean, that's spinning it. Everybody saying I'm laughing about domestic.
Protect the things that matter to you. Get a free home insurance quote from Square.
Not actually sure where to go.
Would you like some more? Yes. Yeah. I don't know. Please. Right up to the top. Okay. Cheers. Cheers. Dinner's ready.
Good one.
Let's go. No, don't forget. Everybody in chat knows better than Bridget, the person who called the cops. Everybody in chat knows better than the victim in this situation. Everybody in chat knows better than the woman in the situation for some reason. Oh, what about that? If I'm supposed to believe all women, I'm going to believe when Bridget tells me she lied. I'm going to believe her. Yep. Am I going to listen to a drunk Bridget or a sober Bridget? I have been around Bridget drunk. I've heard Bridget on the phone drunk about 1 million times. And Bridget, I'm sorry to talk privately about your shit. But I guess the cat's out of the bag anyway. You are very vindictive, combative, and angry when you are drunk.
I honestly can't believe how a dude this stupid managed to be as rich as Keemstar is. Like, for real, the guy must have negative IQ. He might be dumber than Boogie, honestly. I mean, I just said how...
Okay, that's good. That's good.
...enough that he would contradict himself within hours. But damn, dude, it took less than a minute for Keemstar to make himself look like a...
That's amazing.
People are saying that the police report confirms he hit her twice, but...
And I did the same thing. Oh my god.
Bridget is saying that he hit her, and then Mike is saying, I hit her. Then of course the police report's considered, right?
Okay, did Keemstar's mother just hit him in the head as a sport when he was a baby? There's just no way this is this big of a retard. I cannot believe that this imbecile is really implying that we have to dismiss this whole situation, and the reason being that both Mike and Bridget told the cops he hit her. I mean, what is the logic in that? That they both lied? Why would you even lie about something like that? Why would Mike lie to the cops about hitting Bridget? That makes absolutely no sense. Anyway, after a good while of the
Should be okay.
pressing him to listen to the calls,
Yeah, but wait until tomorrow because now it's too late to get the chicken.
this is some of the tremendous sweeping that he attempted to
Why?
do by reacting to
I thought it was 6 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. Shit.
So she's screaming at him that she called cops.
This is bad, dude.
He had his mind up before playing the call. His opinion can't be trusted. My opinion is based off of speaking to Bridget.
They're coming to you as fast as can.
Very insightful, yeah. Anyway, after that, Keemstar would keep digging himself into a bigger hole, this time coming up with the most ridiculous and mind-boggling lie of all time.
Sounds like a very... There's something I want to
Yeah.
say. There's like more to the story that they both told me.
Fuck, dude.
I don't know. I'll tell you what. Let me say. I'm gonna say this. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Everyone's calling me a liar and a sweeper. I'm just gonna tell the truth.
5.
I had marks on him. Bridget had 0 marks. 0.
It's a fucking shame. I wanted to get some chicken today, but I've just seen the time.
How do you solve
Now we're not gonna be able to do it tonight. Shit.
I have the photos. So, you know, it's like, look, look, I'm not happy that.
So I do this. Okay, that's good.
But I will say this about Bridget, right? She owned her shit, right? I spoke to her, and she said, I got drunk.
You saw that? You saw that?
I looked at his phone, and I called the cops, and I just wanted him to be in trouble. And then
That is so cool.
the cops got there, he told the cops, yeah, she wants me to go to jail. I'll not go to jail because he was drunk. He goes, I hit her 15 times or some shit like that, right? You know? Look,
Boom.
Just when you thought Keemstar couldn't be a bigger idiot. So let me get this straight. Keemstar's defense of his
Yeah, we'll do
actually the woman that was crying
boss.
in fear and called the cops was not the victim, but instead it was the guy that hit her in the face, the one that we should feel sorry for. And then
I'm gonna be a dumbass and I'm gonna do it.
no, you guys got it all wrong. It was Bridget the one that hit Mike. Like, what the? This guy is just an unbelievable.
I'm the biggest
man.
dumbass.
Minutes ago, he was saying that the
Lamenter.
judge was trying to spin the story. Like, what the? And then he even claims he has pictures and whatnot. Then release them, dude. But you never will because you are full of shit. You have nothing but lies to protect your friend. That only God knows what shit he has on you. That you would move heaven and earth to try and cover up for him.
Lamenter, I saw this, boss.
Bridget was not, but the police report says otherwise.
Yeah.
I don't understand why the police report would say that she had marks on her when the photo evidence clearly contradicts it.
Good. I saw this boss. This looks actually pretty cool. I'll do some doubles.
I just, like, look, here's the deal. If Mike is really hitting on Bridget,
And one of them is
I
true.
would not be friends with Mike. I agree. Would you be friends with Mike if he's hitting on Bridget? I wouldn't.
Yo, you can really see why Keemstar and Brandy are together. That woman is dumb as a rock. Now we are supposed to trust them more than what an official document said. And also they are calling the cop a liar. Aren't there any legal repercussions for doing this? That's crazy.
I already saw it, which one was the real one.
You would literally.
I said, no, I'm gonna defeat the fake one.
I'm sorry, I don't care what anybody says in this chat. I gotta go
Such a cool boss.
my common sense. I did not hit her. I'm not.
Yeah, if there was ever a reason not to trust Keemstar's common sense, there you have it. The guy is an absolute clown, dude.
Okay, here's something else. The phone call contradicts the police report. Because listen to this. Green told officers that Bridget told them about an affair she was having and slapped her approximately 2 times. So in the police report, I guess she hit
That was the right one.
Okay, now we are straight up.
Lamenter's
The
mask.
police report said that Bridget hit Mike. What the fuck are these guys even doing, dude?
It says in the police report that she hit him. Yeah. Or no, he slapped her approximately 2 times. So
Polterstone, okay.
punched 5 times. Now in the police report, she supposedly got slapped 2 times.
Because someone
Yeah, but
lost
trying
in
to
debt.
fix his
Whoa.
crap with another lie is just absolutely hilarious. I feel pity for any soul that still gives the guy the benefit of the doubt. He really is a horrible person. Twisting
I'm
reality
wearing to a
just
Lamenter.
so your stupid fans keep giving you money.
So in
is
size.
sick.
Doesn't sound like she's doing herself any favors.
But hey, look, dude, if she wakes up the next morning and realizes I'm a drunk idiot, Mike didn't hit me, and I want to make things right, then I think that ultimately
Goes to the
she's
cops.
right to do that.
Goes to the cops, makes a statement, says I apologizes for it, makes a public statement saying I did not, I lied.
The thing is, like, the audience is a mob,
Yeah.
and they want Bridget to be like him. They want her to be like, they want her to be a
Oh, fuck's sakes.
bad guy. Right? It's an endless cycle of this mob mentality.
Oh my god.
Want
It's too late for the chicken.
want Bridget to be him.
Well, what about you, Keemstar, ignoring all of the evidence that's out there? I mean, the guy got the cops called on him while his wife was running away scared shitless. He got arrested. He got an open case on him. He's widely known for being a big fat liar and a deceiver. And not to mention the fact that he admitted to f***ing a 15-year-old when he was 21. So I ask you, Keemstar, aren't you the one that wants really bad that Mike is painted as this innocent guy?
So we just eat something in the background.
There's just something really off about this attitude Keemstar has towards that guy. No, almost like if he had something really bad at you or something. You're not doing yourself any favor
Yeah, it's blocked.
That guy around Keemstar. But anyway, after that, Keemstar would call Bridget after already having texted her what she was supposed to say, probably. And then Bridget just came to spew more nonsense that no one outside Keemstar
Okay,
would
so.
really bother to believe.
Nice.
You know what I should do? I should just call Bridget.
Good. You got a spoon?
Hey, Bridget.
How are ya?
So, my entire chat is saying I'm sorry, but I tried to explain to them. I talked to you and Mike about the situation, and you guys told me what really happened, and I said Mike's not a bad guy, so...
They need more ketchup. So what we did is we have this disgusting thing.
Tomorrows are just around the corner. And how do you stay current, connected, and focused on the future amid constant distractions and fleeting trends? At Polera, we're the
In the past, dude, so what we do is we drown them.
momentum builds and sustains
We drown them
IT.
in
Live for advanced
ketchup.
tech. And we don't just build solutions. We roll up our sleeves and do the
Okay, so
hard
what I have to do, I have to end the round.
the right solutions in the right place. From building foundations to trailblazing new frontiers, Polera equips
Good.
you to innovate and scale
Okay,
without
there's so many ads. I don't know what's going on.
from protecting and preparing mission for
Just say what you want to say. You're on live on air.
Okay, yeah, I mean, we were just really drunk. I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, I don't know.
I fucked up. I waited too much for the chicken.
Okay, so I went through his phone, right? And I got
6.
really jealous. He talked to so many women. So, I told him that I would cheat on him. I'm not. And then, he started throwing shit.
There you go. Ketchup, baby, ketchup.
Okay. Important question. Did he hit you?
No.
Okay. Is there anything more you'd like to add to the story?
Mm.
No, that's probably it. Like, I just wanted him out of the house. I'm all scared. But that's it.
Alright, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Alright, bye, Bridget.
So Bridget over here risking getting charged with a felony because Keemstar
Mm,
behind the camera told her to lie. That really shows you the kind of trash people they are, huh?
Now, should we laugh? Should we ignore the laughing, happy girl who just said that Mike is innocent and take chat side?
Good.
I think we should do, you guys think?
Although, should I listen to the victim or should I listen to Chad?
Yeah, let's listen to Chad, everybody. Let Chad knows better than the woman who's sitting here laughing about it.
Okay, you know what? I had enough of this bullshit. I ain't going to sit here for another hour listening to these two idiots blatantly lie, ignoring the facts that were thrown to their stupid faces.
Boom.
And the worst part is that probably most of their core audience would believe anything these idiots say. If you think about it, it's kind of dangerous. Almost like if it was a cult. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave it at that for today because I really busted my chops enough with this shit. I actually have
Busted my
videos
chops.
planned for this weekend, but that fat bastard keeps haunting my channel and I have to keep bringing his alleged PDF as I'm here. Alright, so you know what to do. Subscribe, like, and comment, and go drop us on my other channel because the browski tells it like it is. And yes, I just referred to myself in the third person again. Lastly, a big thank you to our channel members for supporting this crap. Anyway,
Nice.
take care, and I'm out.
Do you know what that is?
Audio, they show bruises, they did it for 10 days straight. Everybody monetized it. Everybody.
Yeah, by the way,
Mm.
I am monetizing this. Cancel me, please.
I got set up in minutes and have been keeping their streaming in.
Why is there so many ads? I don't understand.
Matter to you. Get a free home insurance quote from Square One in less than 5
Why are there so many ads?
Yes, yeah, please. Right up to the top.
Ah, okay. I understand.
Ça vaut la peine de changer pour les assurances? Les gens ont économisé en moyenne 27% sur leurs assurances auto et habitation.
I understand. I'm on binge. No, me too.
Bridget! No toilet paper, I need some, please.
Let me know.
Hurry. Don't open the door all the way.
Is that it?
You just hand it to me. Shit. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Wait.
You were sick!
Sorry, Bridget. It was an accident. Ah! You little bitch. Oh god.
This is real.
This is the boss, okay.
This is real.
Don't look.
God.
What can I use this weapon?
You went all over me. Right.
You were sick.
You are the one who.
You're cleaning this up. That was our last roll of it.
That's the last roll of toilet
It's
paper?
our last roll.
Oh crap. You know what that is, right? It's Nutella. That looks like shit.
Michael, please get it off my hand.
You know what shit, right?
Mmm.
Please. No, it isn't.
It was delightful.
Smell it. Yeah, just
I heard that you can close the doors.
Stop. What did we say? You look like you could eat some shit. It's Nutella, lick it off.
This gross, Michael.
Michael?
Oh man. I gotta admit, this is one of the messiest things I've ever signed.
Will you please clean it?
Yes, I will.
Hey!
I'm sorry.
And we don't have any AC.
What's that doing?
Uh-huh.
What if we get sugar
No.
ants? What if we do?
I'm cleaning it, Bridget. Oh god.
That's how you clean things?
Is it there anymore?
Michael,
Yes or no? Is there Nutella right there?
smell it.
Yeah, it still smells like Nutella.
We might get sugar ants. I'm just called Terminex.
What the hell? It's on the camera.
Yeah, yeah.
It's freaking everywhere.
Oh, your little bag.
Hey, I just took it.
Oh.
Okay. I
Michael,
don't want to take it out. Leave me alone.
it's very cute.
I just pulled this out of my New York bag because I haven't unpacked yet.
Well, I forgive you, Michael, and I won't prank you or anything like that.
Why did you win? It's not that big of a deal. Oh, is this really our last roll?
It really is.
Oh, great.
Mm.
I got crap. I have to take off this shirt again.
Naman? This is so dumb because I don't know what it is. How do I get there? Mm-mm-mm.
What do you want for dinner?
Oh no, this is so hot.
What about Papa John? What are you doing?
What if we didn't do that?
Michael, stop this.
Please have got to get up the vlog camera.
Let's go to the fucking hospital now.
I'm fine, dude.
Let's go to the hospital. You're getting an MRI. I think you have a brain tumor.
Don't joke like that. Do you?
What are you doing?
The heat's messing with me.
It's not even that bad. Let's go to the hospital.
My mouth. So I wanted to take a minute to talk to you guys
Let's do that.
about the cloud deprivation of
I don't think that is.
Want a shirt? Click the link below. Check it out. Unplugged it. Click the link below. Angry Grandpa shirts. So if you get your Angry Grandpa shirt, they're being shipped out today. So if you're getting them, check out the cloud. And the different French. Well, I can't use that. Can I please draw? I'm talking to the camera. Talk about Angry. Check out an Angry Grandpa shop. So if you order yourself an Angry Grandpa,
Maybe.
the link is right there. Check out the clouds and the not clouds. You got me thinking about clouds. You got me thinking about them. So there are a lot of the shirts being shipped out today. So if you got yourself a shirt, log on the link below. So and what?
Mm.
I don't know.
I think it's there, yeah.
What, dude? Don't look. I ain't got out of the house.
Michael, come on.
Yeah.
We gotta go to the hotel.
So today,
Take a cold shower, Michael.
Mm-mm.
I'll be alright. I'll give you the intro. I haven't done the intro yet.
Okay, I'm calling
You're
911.
not gonna do nothing.
I'm calling 911.
What's going on, you guys?
I'm not gonna film.
Bridget, I've had it with this.
I'm not filming. I'm gonna call 911.
I feel fine.
Sure, you guys live in hell.
I can't repeat that. So,
Why?
because I can't think of what you said.
Okay. Michael, come on. Sit down. Michael.
Okay, so now this is good.
I'll push you.
Just let me sit down, Bridget.
Sit down.
Just stop this. What are you filming me for?
You told me to. Are you gonna die?
Oh, come on with all this.
Oh, come on with all this.
This well, is hot.
Come on, Mike. Let's go to the hospital.
It is hot.
Let's go to the hospital.
Give me a Coke.
You need water.
Coke Zeros when I... Don't focus at me, please. Here, let me see.
Now I don't know what it is. Ah, there you go. Okay, perfect.
Wednesday,
Perfect.
Thursday, Tuesday,
Okay, so what's next?
Friday. Coke Zero.
We just finished the first one, right? My apologies.
Michael? Sit. I'm calling 911.
Stop it.
Well,
You're not calling 911, dude.
I'm
instead of you, okay.
calling.
No, wait. All right.
Orange Chris, Orange Gram, Rendam.
Water. I'm breaking all day.
What?
I was trying to keep it going all day, but... Oh,
I
don't
do.
be pissed. Don't be pissed. Oh,
Mmm.
please.
Shadow View.
Is it hot in there? It's a lot colder out here, so I'm gonna make sure you stay in there now.
Nice.
Let me in the house, dude. Oh, yes. Got my Coke Zero. What are you doing, dude?
Okay. How to access Shadow View.
Favorite snack.
Oh, I'll eat them crushed. These are the ranch ones. I don't like ranch. Okay, what do we do?
Mm-mm.
We've been sitting here for like 20 minutes already.
So, am I clear?
Yeah.
We're at Walmart right now.
From the Dodge Plateau.
Right, we got there's like a monsoon hit, and it started pouring down rain, and we've been sitting here for like 20 minutes. Stop, look at this. My window don't go down?
Turn the car off.
Oh, well then, that.
Okay.
Jesus. I don't know, dude. All right, fuck it.
We want to make chili, don't we?
Yes. 1,
2, 3.
So this feels complex. No, look, I died.
Responding to emails takes a moment, but not with Grammarly. Within a few clicks, Grammarly's generative AI drafts professional replies that sound like
Mmm.
Damn it. It backfired. Michael,
How did you?
that was actually bullshit. I was not expecting you to run in the store. That really backfired on me.
well, that's what you do. Open up the right. Standing there. See, now I smell it. I don't know if it's me or if it's like
Nice, it works.
Yeah, I don't know what it is either. It smells like
They want me to get to the Boney Village.
Oh my god.
bad luck.
Yeah, really.
Okay.
Ew, dude, what is that? I think it might be you.
Let me move it.
I don't smell it no more. I think it's you.
Mmm. Water.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What is that?
I don't know.
So confusing.
Don't get too close to it. Don't get too close to it.
It smells so weird.
I don't smell it.
I smell a little, it's weird.
It's all like, what is that?
Okay.
No.
Like fish or something?
Is it like a parasite?
I don't know.
It looks like a freaking
Yeah,
parasite.
let's do it.
Michael,
I want to see you move.
Mm-hmm.
hold on me.
What?
A little splash gun on me. Oh my. Oh god.
Ah. You can't tell.
Cut the shit if they don't touch you. You know what it is.
And this I didn't do.
What if it gets on you?
I want to find out. Well, that's not.
Aha.
Taste it.
Yeah, I want to taste the freaking black water. What do we do? This is not cool.
Maybe.
It's like bunched up with a big piece of meat in the middle.
I don't know what that is.
Oh no.
That is really freaking weird.
Call your dad. Call your dad.
He's flooded out.
You know that,
That's my storehouse. Nice.
yeah? Someone's drinking water. What happened?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. It burns.
Your hand is gonna hurt. I don't know what that is, but get right. I gotta press the camera again.
Okay.
I think it's like flesh eating.
I think I know how to get there.
Michael, it's burning. I think it's flesh eating bacteria. Help! Michael, no, it's a joke. It's a joke.
You tell me to go here.
Stop. We gotta drink water still. You gotta.
I need to go to the church.
Here's that honest to God here. Because we've seen sewage and stuff. That scared the shit out of me.
I don't know what to do. It's just perfect.
Where are the bombs like that is freaking died?
Seriously. Will you like unplug it now?
No,
No, no.
you unplug it yourself.
Come on.
Look, Bridget.
Just do it.
Alright.
You, it's fun. We'll have like
I don't know where to go.
No, I don't want that nails. It's dying really.
Yes.
Well, we're gonna have to freaking get in
Ah.
It's really bad water.
Church.
I would not
No.
do that to you.
We need to do this one. Mm-hmm.
Alright, you guys, we're going to the Chicago without you.
Mm-mm-mm. You know what? I feel like watching this. Mmm. That was delightful. It was delightful, but now I'm feeling not good. We'll have a 3 parts. It's about 9 hours. My apologies. Nice. It was delightful. Oh my Atlantis. Of course, why not? It was old. That's why we ate it. But now that we ate it, we don't feel too great. Yeah, the chicken is a shame. It's okay.
What the fuck? Look at that. You see how views? Look at the views down here, dude. 25 million. Angry grandpa destroys PS4. What does that sound like? That sounds like Psycho, Dad. Well, angry, Psycho. Dad, Grandpa, destroys, Xbox, PS4. Hello? What the? 3 minutes, 40 minutes, the sweet spot? What the fuck did you say? Wait, did you say cookies? Hold on.
Good. Boom, baby. Boom. $4.86. We'll do is we need to do specimen, but I don't know what it is. Yeah. Do fade the video though. It was delightful.
South Carolina? I'm pretty sure I have his address. I saved it for a long time ago. We were gonna collab at one point, but that's when I was in the series. He was talking about his life being. What? We met. In South Carolina. Dude, look, someone told me to go
Juggy Mobile.
Dude, I'm looking for something to do, and you know what? I thought, as a courtesy, he would at least admit to his music fake, but maybe they're real. Regardless, we can figure it out. Because you know, if I have people that are walking your grandma, not me, what the fuck? That's true. Sorry, people some freak out videos, dude. Someone gotta get here. And who knows? Maybe we can help him. Maybe he's actually going through some shit. Maybe we can help him out. But I'm not buying that shit, dude.
I absolutely love this.
Did I stutter? Oh, there's a man. That's what he wants to answer, because the whole thing, like, hey, after that. I get that. I didn't get that.
Specimen storehouse. This is where we need to go. That's great. So what happened is I possibly saw that and I was like, yo, I'm not doing the right place. Okay, Shadow Keep It itself is number 17 on the list. Shadow View is number 12. Endurance. No, we need more. Look at specimen. Oh, what the heck? It's such a sweet spot. Look at this. Good. Boom. Boom. I thought he was gonna kill me. Tyrant Trusting Shield. This is humongous. I think I remember this. The shield weapon. Trusting Shield. The Twin Moon during her 8th entry into ritual combat. The Urtree. Whoa, Shield Strike. Silver Trusting Shield embedded with a Glintstone. Will the attack and guard. Oh. The attack and defend simultaneously. Damn, dude. Damn. Now, this is tough because the Fire Keep is number 17. Dude, apparently the last boss, which is Mesmer, is stronger than Bill. Look at this. Look at this. Saying it's a giant with horn. The other one was the Avatar Urtree with horns. Good. There's nothing, that's not true. Boom. Boom. Fire Serpent, nice. Aha. This is where I need to go to. One. I'm not sure, guys, what to do. Okay. So you have to go here. There's a flower, that's new. Don't fucking fall here, Ink. That's Bonsu, ooh, that's nice. Good. Get a tree, baby. Again.
Fuck that, man. Okay, so, this little vodka right now. Now I feel tired, dude. Try tired. I'll never know, man. So, in New Jersey, we don't pump our own gas. We get bitches to do it for us. So, this is how we do it. I don't know how to do this. So you open up the little buckle up here. Come here. The junkies don't know how to do this. This is how I do it. Slip this that little junkies, and voila. Your gas tank is open and ready for fuel. Now come over here to this big, very intimidating machine, and I'll put my card in.
What's
Look at that. Look at that. There's like another girls come out, and they all like, like, what do you put two lotion boys? And they're like,
this is nuts. Because you can tell they kind of look like the bats, but they're not bats. Good. Wrath from afar. From afar could be good. I don't know. Whoa, that's a one. Ooh. Damn. I'm just afraid they're gonna kick me out. Cyanide grease, that's huge. I don't know. Nice. I mean, it's not the best, but